which Darnell Kelly, this is his first big win versus a top 5 team in the state of Georgia in his whole football career. So shout out to Darnell Kelly getting the job done.
Nah, 100%. 100%. I didn't know that, man. That's why Marcus is the best, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got the small stats. He's gonna keep it tagged in, brother. Got his own, you know what I'm saying, kind of fun space. So shout out to you, brother. That's pulling that. I also want to shout out big Clint Davis. Clint Davis did his thing, man. AG's gonna be AG, but there was some reps, I'm saying, where he won, and that needs to be talked about for sure.
And the thing is, I felt like Douglas County. So this team is kind of tricky. Now they was throwing the ball in the second half. If you was, looking at the game, it was more like, I think something was very clicking. I think they kind of found something maybe, or maybe Langston secondary is just not that intact. Maybe, I don't know. Very, very strange. Speaking from a run perspective type of team, coming into this game, which, they started off, with the 2 receivers, multiple tight ends, and running the ball. Okay, they scratched that. Mike Johnson came out the game. Ryan Dice came in at quarterback, kind of was moving the ball. And now second half, they down. They're throwing the ball. They're ripping it. I don't know. Maybe there's something that they found.
Nah, 100%. I just they definitely found something, but yeah, that's the DC staff, man. But yeah, I agree. I mean, it was an interesting point you said about Langston's secondary. I have to rewatch that film again. Obviously, they didn't. AG got 200 yards. So it was definitely something there. But you have to ask the DC staff what was said. I'm saying when the backup came in, that's what really got things going. You know what I mean? So I don't know, brother. It was really a crazy tale of halves.
Yeah. Julian, how would you feel like, okay, you the DB coach, you have a lead, and, coming into a game plan where Douglas County, say you're on Langston staff, and Douglas County, they run the ball. So it kind of seemed like basically what I'm saying, what would you expect from your secondary to go against those receivers?
To go against Langston's receivers?
No, go against Douglas County receivers, knowing that they are running team, because they changed their whole perspective in the second half.
Well, shit. If I'll tell the corners, when number 4 on your side, you play opposite of your leverage. So we go 2-man high, look to play trail technique and take away all the underneath routes. And we go cover 1, well, shit, you better tell the safety to cheat over to your side, and everybody else really not in cover 1. The safety not going to be playing the middle of the field. He's going to be playing the half of the field where number 4 is. As long as you take away number 4, you should be all right. Kiki can hurt you, but, if he hurt you, he hurt you. So,
yeah. Which they didn't accordingly. But I don't know, man. Next topic. So, speaking of, coming into week 5, man, another shout out, which Lithonia, they defeated Tucker, which Coach Barnes broke a streak for Lithonia haven't beat Tucker in 12 consecutive games. So this is their first win versus Tucker since 1993. So shout out to Lithonia. Yes, shout out to Lithonia making that win versus Tucker, because a lot of people, they're paying attention, but they're really not diving deeply in this team. So I kind of want people who's watching the podcast to kind of look into Lithonia, man, because when you make upsets like that, that means you're doing something very, very positive.
100%. I do have a quick update about what Coach Wise says per Reginald's story. Reggie Graham, excuse me. He said he was talking to Coach. He said it really transitioned for Mike. He felt that fire when he pulled him out. So that's an update per Reggie, per Coach White. What may have been that switch.
Okay. Interesting. Well, for the most part, guys, So, just what is y'all biggest surprise team coming into like this season so far? If y'all just had to pick any team, across the state, any oh wow, they're actually doing pretty well.
Obviously, it's Carver. They 4-0, no quarterback. They beat Southwest DeKalb. They got all these highly recruited players on both sides of the ball. You got Georgia Tech, you got Georgia on offense and defense. You come to the game with no head coach.
That's crazy.
You beat them, then you come and play Decatur. You lost to them last year. Beat them. You come and play Luella. You lost to them last year. You make them quit at halftime. Come on, bro. With no quarterback, I was expecting Carver to go 5-5 or 6-4 this year. They undefeated, and they're gonna go 10-0. The next best team on their schedule is Hateville, and as long as they don't sleep and they play everybody like they've been doing, they should steamroll them. They got Kip, Holy Innocence, Lovett, Thurl. Those are 100-point games for Carver. Those are stat games. These are teams you don't even think twice about.
Wow.
And then if coaching staff's watching this and you feel disrespected, I mean, you got to make your team better because it's the laughing stock of Georgia. So it's Carver, and then number 2 is Lithonia, which it didn't surprise me. I seen them in spring.
Wow.
And I knew they were going to be good. And I'd be like, man, Lithonia might make a playoff run, man. They might go 7-3, 8-2, and people be like, Lithonia, no. And I'm like, bro, it's not the same team. So I'm glad they beat Tucker because it really showed, it's a turnaround for their program right now. Is it sustainable long term? To be honest with you, I don't think so. But right now they popping. I'm happy for them. I'm happy that they get to show people when you bring in somebody like a head coach with a plan and a vision and a model for success, it will work out if you just let him do what let him do his thing and get out his way. So those are the two teams, Lithonia and Carver.
Okay. Bacon, you got any teams?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Heard County is probably not the sexiest pick right now. People they probably expecting Bowden to lose. I mean, Bowden to win this upcoming Friday. But I think we gotta really shift a big focus to Heard County. You know what I mean? Especially after this week. You got two P4 players, one Tatum White. It's going to have a long list of D1 offers and their quarterback. What's his name? Ethan Tisdale. You know what I'm saying? It's got a lot of big time attention right now. P4 offers, but I think once they unseat Bowden this upcoming Friday, people are going to put more attention towards them. I think they had success last year and the year before that, but I think after this week, it's going to wake a lot of people up.
Okay. Well, me personally, teams that, I'm happy for, it has to be New Manchester. Coach Olton Downs, which Olton Downs has a state championship ring, which he was the head coach at Creekside, which, he has a state championship. But no one would have never expected this team to pretty much put up the points. Of course, their first 3 games are very, condescending and they can pretty much beat. But overall, they potentially can be the second or first in the region. They play Rome in a couple more weeks. Man, shout out to Delancey Alexander. He's growing into a phenomenal quarterback, man. The arm talent, pretty much they picked up Matt Pritchett, which he has interest in, probably got an offer, but interest into Ole Miss. Man, the defense is flying around. They got a great underrated defensive line, which led by Coach Evan Mann. Man, this team is a real sleeper team to pretty much, to watch for this upcoming season. And they can go 9-1, probably 10-0, depending how scout they can be defensively versus Rome, which I think Rome is a type of team. They are okay team, but I really think Newman has something very, very special cooking. My second pick so far, which we really didn't kind of see how this team was gonna be, but I have to go with really McEachern. I know it's a sleeper, like wow, but McEachern, you talking about the type of season that they pretty much had last year, compared to this year, they actually built a team that's very young. People are very stepping up to the occasion. which they brought in Casey Barner to pretty much help solidify both ways of the team, playing defense and offense. This is a hard physical team. I feel like they are building very, very special, man. They got about 4 to 5 freshmen playing on the team, playing offense and defense. So that really speaks a lot of, of a team that can really, and guys, they can potentially be region champs, which they wasn't even talked about being region champs last year, which Hillgrove won the region championship. So McEachern is an eye opener for me, just to see, how physical this team is. So
100%. So we're gonna throw Sequoia in the conversation too for a surprise team.
Not really. They really had a good season last year. I think they was undefeated last year, and region champs too. So Sequoia, they always been a great team, but they just couldn't make it heavily deep in the playoffs. But overall, they really have they like a team that you just really don't want to play, when it comes to the region time. And Kobe Martin is a phenomenal quarterback, very, very sleeper quarterback in 6A. So I hope a lot of coaches really can. He's a baseball kid, but when you're talking about getting the job done at quarterback, he does those intangibles and he does those things, man, to help his team win. They got a big game this week versus Sprayberry. That's going to be a good high motor game, but they should be fine. This team, they will be undefeated this year again. So I don't think they're a sleeper. I think they're on the right track.
Okay, fair enough. We got 2 comments here. Trajan Batty. I did like an O, so Trajan Body. Batting my 2 touchdowns, Bacon. We'll see. I know they got a lot of other guys, a lot of guys over there, but the quarterback is a question mark for me. More of a runner, right? And I believe Bowden's got the athletes on the defensive side of the ball to make him be more precise, throwing the ball. So that's why I'm taking her kind of. But nonetheless, we will see this Friday. And of course, Trajan, that's how you say it, Baker. Appreciate you for helping the brother out. But back to you, Mark. What you got for us?
All right, so let's go back to. Give me 1 second. Let's just go back to Julian on your take about Clayton County, man. You said, East Coweta was going to pretty much beat Lovejoy, man. So I think you need to put some respect on Clayton County, man. So
it's not due. It's not due. Because you got to look at this. I picked a winless team, an 0-3 team, won no games to beat Lovejoy. What's Lovejoy record right now?
They're 3-0.
Yeah, so I picked an undefeated team to lose against a team that hasn't won a single game. And it was 21-0 at halftime. You don't deserve any respect.
Come on, Julian. You picked them to lose.
No. You don't deserve any respect. It was a close game. Your best player, Fairchild, who had 15 tackles and 3 tackles for loss, he shouldn't even be playing for you because everybody knew he wanted to go to Langston. He wanted to get out of there. So your best player on defense it's arguably Tim Sims, but one of your best players on defense, top 3 best players in the county, you talk about me putting respect. He don't respect it enough. He'd rather go somewhere else. And I don't blame him. I'd rather go somewhere else if I was him too. You coming into a game, you down 21-0 at halftime versus a winless team, you don't get no respect. You barely winning, you don't get no respect. The same thing about to happen every year. You might go to the playoffs, you might not. First round bye. Goodbye. The best team in Clayton County is who? Jonesboro. Right? We look over the past 2-3 years, the best teams they play are not even the best teams. The only good teams they played, Thomas County Central. Steamroll. Got beat by 50 points. Woodward Academy. Kick that. Come on now. Cartersville. Get them out of there. Who else? It was one more, but they lost to them, so it don't even matter. You only played 4 good teams, and you lost against all 4. You have yet to beat a good team, and you're the best team in Clayton County. The past 9 years, the best team in Clayton County, Jonesboro, has been – their best years have been 23 and 24. You can't beat nobody who worth a damn, who in the top 10 in the classification. So when it comes to when you talk about giving Clayton County respect, they don't never get respect because they're the worst county in Metro Atlanta. They haven't earned it. They have earned to be disrespected and looked over and looked past. You just had a team with no quarterback play an Atlanta public schools team, and it was 62-0 at halftime. That's embarrassing. Come on, man. Douglas County spanked Jonesboro and then took their best player. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? They beat y'all so bad, then took one of y'all best players. And you know what was about to happen? The best player was about to leave Lovejoy and go to Langston. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I can sit here and say that Clayton County has to improve, but it's the school system that
it's the resources.
They don't have no resources. None of the high school teams have football fields unless your school is attached to a stadium, which Lovejoy and Drew, they are attached to a stadium. So the thing is, the football teams are atrocity when it comes to it. But the thing is, and you're making key points, it's usually about 3 teams that make the playoffs out of Clayton County. Probably lesser than that. I mean, it usually be Jonesboro, Lovejoy. That's usually it.
Well,
Mount Zion made it last year. Yeah. Mount Zion made it last year. But you have these schools like Forest Park. They haven't been to the playoffs since, I don't know. My brain has to try to pick up since the 90s, I think. It's probably since the 90s. They haven't made the playoffs. And you're talking about North Clayton. They're having a good season so far this season.
North Clayton is probably one of the more popular teams in Clayton County, and they have had like 12 to 14 years of consecutive losing seasons. This is a joke.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's Clayton County just needs to get better, but maybe it starts with the middle school programs. I'm not sure, but just had to put this out there though. Me and Naj, we got the prediction right. So Bacon, you pick Lovejoy too, or
I went with East Coweta, man.
East Coweta. So okay, yeah. So hey, sometimes it's high school football too, but you always ain't gonna be right. You always not gonna be right, of course, but sometimes
if I had to pick again, if East Coweta somehow had to play Lovejoy again this season, or had to play them next year, I'm gonna pick East Coweta every single time. I don't care how many games they lost.
Wow.
That's North Clayton. They could go 9-4.
Who?
North Clayton.
Oh, they probably
I'm sorry. Yeah. They're gonna beat Cedar Grove. They're gonna beat Mundy's Mill. They should beat Mount Zion and Luella. We'll see.
They might not beat Mount Zion.
I don't think they'll.
I don't
think North Clayton makes the playoffs this year. Honestly, for the 4th spot, you talking about Just hear me out. For the 4th spot in every region, Stevenson's going to win the
100%.
Stevenson's going to win the region championship. It's so sad. Truth to be told, that region doesn't have a region championship. That's how bad the region is. Second to 3 between Mount Zion and Doug. Doug probably be number 2 in the region, which I don't think North Clayton can beat Doug or Mount Zion. So
they're gonna have a winning season this year.
Say it again, Jew.
North Clayton gonna have a winning season this year.
They'll have a winning season, but they won't make
for the first time in I think 13 years. Because they're gonna beat Luella. They are horrible.
They won't beat Cedar Grove. I can't sit here and say they'll beat Cedar Grove. All right, y'all laughing now. Listen, look at the teams. Compare, contrast. Look at the teams that Cedar Grove are playing compared to North Clayton. They playing Riverdale. They playing Riverdale, Drew. They playing these teams they can manhandle. You have to look at the matchups that they can potentially. That 4th spot will be between North Clayton and Cedar Grove. I just can't sit here and say North Clayton is going to get the job done. they cared to one player, Justin Murphy. He controls the ship, right? Looking at City Grove, they played Alpharetta. They played Alpharetta, pretty much kind of destroyed them coming into, man, this City Grove team, they'll make the playoffs. Trust me.
Well, so you know anything about that West Lawrence team that they had a close game with?
West Lawrence, yeah, they did have a very close game versus West Lawrence, and it's crazy because they only scored, I think, one time last year versus West Lawrence.
And they really got robbed if we're keeping it in the book.
Yeah, I just see too many I see too many outcomes. You know, they haven't played region yet, so I just don't. I can't. They'll lose to Stevenson for sure. They'll lose to Doug. They lose to Mount Zion. And they will lose to City Grove. That's 4 region losses. So
we got to see.
We just have to, kind of tap into that. But it's very interesting. Don't get me wrong. I want North Clayton to make the playoffs, but it's just, if they had last year's team, Kelsey Adams, a lot of people don't know, man. Fat Boy Wiggins went there. They had a lot of players that kind of left the team, and they actually could. Ricky Washington, that had some talent, man. So if they would have had these talent, the talent that they had last year in a couple 2 years, and now, man, you're talking about a team that can potentially be second in the region, or they still weren't going to be Stevenson, but potentially,
I don't know. They would have kept all their players. Makai Thrasher, Ricky Washington, Fat Boy.
Well, Makai's still there.
I mean, he left and he came back, but he hasn't played a season with North Clayton.
What?
He played no season. No. He playing. This is first season.
Yeah.
But he was playing with Pace.
His freshman year.
But you talking about, bro? Ricky's an impact player. Makai is somebody who could be like heavily recruited, who is supposed to be. I don't know if that's gonna play out. Kelsey, he's a 4-star, and Fat Boy, I don't care how many they gave him 3 stars, but he clearly a top 10 running back in Georgia. He cannot be stopped by anybody. Like, you talking about top players. They might have beat Stevenson. They could have retained everybody, and that's not the only people they lost.
Yeah, they lost a boatload, but hey, it is what it is.
They lose players every class. They can't retain them. Yeah, that might be they need to look at why that is. Somebody might need to get fired. Might be a whole bunch of somebodies that need to get fired. I know I'll be firing somebody. You got the best middle school team every year with the top players every year, but when they get to high school, they keep leaving. Whose fault is that? It's somebody's fault. Somebody shouldn't be there. 13, 14 consecutive losing seasons. Come on, man. Hold people accountable for mediocrity. You're screwing over kids and you're screwing over the programs. You got a lot of parents who got a lot of faith in North Clayton. They want their kids to go to North Clayton. For what? BS? They don't even have stats on Max Preps. How you supposed to market kids with no stats? Come on now. Everybody ain't Justin Murphy or Kelsey. Kelsey is what? 6'3", 6'4", 260,
he's humongous.
270. He's a giant. Justin Murphy had sideburns and facial hair and ran a 10.7 in 9th grade. No matter, I see why he getting recruited. He don't really need stats or need to get marketed like that. He ran a 10.7 in 9th grade and he's big. Come on, not everybody them now, but they got other players who could use some extra help, but they're not getting that extra help. So I don't know what I'm saying. I see why people leave North Clayton. I would leave too.
100%. I do want to go back real quick. Answer this brother's questions. Because you was talking about Sprayberry.
Oh, they won the region last year. Oh, appreciate it, Connie. On that. Oh wow. Sorry. I apologize, everybody. On that. So Sprayberry won the region last year.
Wow. He had some substance on you. We appreciate everybody fact checking. You know what I'm saying? We go through a lot of information. We appreciate that, Kyrie.
Wow, they won the region last year. Well, I don't think they'll win it this year. So I just can't sit here and say Sprayberry. I mean, they're a talented team, don't get me wrong. They got a lot of great oriented, players that's going to go to the high level, but not against this team. I mean, I don't think Sprayberry can beat Kel. So I got Sequoia. They're gonna run the ball. They ain't gonna stop it. They're gonna bleed the clock. They're gonna play hard-nosed defense. They're gonna try to at least extend to make Sprayberry do some uncomfortable things. I mean, Sequoia is gonna win. So 1-0 so far with Sequoia. Sticking with it. Don't have a mascot hat, but going with Sequoia.
Riley.
Yep. So appreciate that though on the update. So we got another upset game, which Eastside versus Archer. In that one, man, there was a huge. I think the favorite wasn't towards Archer coming into this game. You're talking about Eastside, man, a top ranked 4A team in our classification, man. So in our classification, so man, this Archer team, they can put up some points. They can put up some points. Jordan Doe. This is his senior year. You're talking about a quarterback that puts up phenomenal numbers coming into this season in his career, man. But Julian, I got a question for you about Archer. They in the region with Grayson's, South Gwinnett, and Newton. You think they could potentially be that second team in the region?
Never. They're gonna get smashed by Newton, and yeah, they're gonna. I mean, obviously, you're gonna get smashed by Grayson, and I mean, they really just got to compete with South Gwinnett to see who's gonna be third. And South Gwinnett beat the brakes off of them last year. I think they might have won by more than 3 touchdowns. I think most likely they did, but this year it might be different. Just I see how the season going. They upset the East Side. Jordan Doe, he's still balling. Their offensive coordinator is good. They putting up points. And South Gwinnett looking like they're struggling right now. I think the score was like 30-14 against Dutchtown, which is like alarming because you should be putting up way more than 30 against Dutchtown. And the offense only scored twice, I believe, out of that 30 points. So I can see Archer being third.
Okay, so who's going to be fourth? South Gwinnett?
Possibly.
Okay. So CJ. Coach CJ? Okay. For the most part. So let me run down the headlines that I pretty much had for this week. So just a little fast, man. I think all DeKalb County teams should fear Lithonia. Just quick run through all this, man. I feel like they can pretty much beat all DeKalb County teams. Just how this team looked from the trenches, from the quarterback to the coaches, just from everybody. They got a lot of coaches. They probably have the most coaches in DeKalb County. So that really says a lot. So they getting their community in. The players are bought in. They had a freshman made a DB fresh made some big time plays, man. So shout out to Lithonia. I think they should be feared. I think they can beat Stevenson if they played. I think they can beat Columbia. I think they can be the most feared team in DeKalb County. Especially Carver. They blow everybody, all their opponents out. This team defense is phenomenal. So look out for Carver in their defense. Langston, I think this team is the real deal. Beating Douglas County, good run game, good duo, defensive line is pretty much intact. They stop Douglas County run. They pretty much are a solidified team in 5A. Stockbridge, they embarrassed Eagles Landing. They scored 62 points versus Eagles Landing. We talked about this is the redemption game for Stockbridge to get things back going. This team, I don't think no one's stopping them after this big time performance they had. So shout out to Coach Bama scoring a lot more points, and shout out to Stockbridge in this one. Another one, fun fact, there are multiple teams that has the same record in Henry County. That is 3-1. You got Woodland that's 3-1, Stockbridge 3-1, Hampton 3-1, Locust Grove 3-1, Ola 3-1. So you got some good teams looking into into Henry County. And fun fact, all of them in the same region. So it's going to be a pretty much of a toss-up, man, for some playoff spots. I feel like that is good football. That is good football. And shout out to everybody in Henry County. And of course, Archer gave Eastside the upset. Kip, they start 3-1. They have a new coach coming into this, Corey Jarvis, which Corey Jarvis making his second. Yeah, he is making his second debut as an APS head coach, which he was a head coach at Benjamin E. Mays. Kip hasn't. Well, they started positive. The last time they started positive was 2016, and I think that's the first time. I could be wrong, but to my knowledge, that could be the first time the school ever opened up in 2016. So shout out to Coach Corey Jarvis into building a KIP team, which no other coach would probably wanted to take that leap of faith to take that job at KIP. Man, they got a lot of good young players coming into on the team, which they have 2 middle school programs that they getting a lot of young kids from. Plus, they got Malachi Hurd, which he's a good running back coming into KIP. They developing. They developing that camp. So shout out to Coach Corey Jarvis. And Doug, they're on a 2-game winning streak. They're on a 2-game winning streak at Doug. So shout out to Doug, Coach Wynn, the offensive coordinator, Coach Pritchard. They getting everything pretty much handled at Doug, trying to fight to get that region championship, which that's going to be versus Stevenson. So shout out to Doug. And they got some noise. They making some noise. A linebacker, Steven, had 3 interceptions versus Columbia. So he had 3 turnovers at middle linebacker. So shout out to him as well. And last but not least, Lovejoy comeback from 21-0 comeback. So shout out to Coach Smitty. They took a whole group picture together, in the comeback win, which, it's hard coming back 21-0, not 23-0, but 21-0. And last but not least, Walton upsetted North Cross in this game. A lot of people looked at this Walton team, lost a lot of production, lost the Ward brothers at IMG. A lot of people was really sleeping on this Walton team. They play North Cobb this week. So shout out to the Peacock brothers. I think this is going to be a meaningful game for them, coming from North Cobb. So those are my pretty much my headlines.
That's bad. We got some. I think just tapping in. I'm going to add Coach CJ. What's going on, Coach?
What's up, CJ?
What's happening? Can y'all hear me?
Oh,
yes,
shit. It's CJ.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, man. Chopping it up, man. Talking this game. How was practice?
It was good, man. Coming off a good win. Just, rejoicing. People mentioning or saying they, breaking programs or destroying programs, stuff like that. So, we had to do what we do, man. Ain't no little brothers over here on the south side, baby. We always gonna be the big brother.
100%. I gotta ask you this, Coach. When did you know that it wasn't no contest? I mean, obviously to the end, but when did you know I had the upper hand?
Honestly, just preparing for the game. We knew, they're number 2 team in 6A for a reason. But we knew coming in, we just play our ball on all 3 phases of football. We're going to win this game. Again, we aren't the little brother in this situation, So we just, honestly, from kickoff, I don't know, it's just a feeling you just felt. And just seeing how our defense was doing what they were doing, and seeing that everything that we watched on film and kind of game plan for it was just going our way.
No surprises at all? Other than the quarterback switch?
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
That was only gonna last for so long.
Yeah,
So y'all knew Fat Man and Carson was gonna go crazy. I mean, because they got a decent O line. They got a solid front seven. Man. I didn't expect it out the gate like that, brother.
Yeah.
Man, look, I got the best running back duo in the state, and I'm willing to bet the house on it. They got some good running backs over there at Newton. They got some good running backs over at Newton. You know what I'm saying? Buford got a guy or two, but I got the best duo. 1-2 punch. Can't go wrong in the state of Georgia.
You got the best backfield in the state of Georgia. Period.
You want to throw that out there? Hey, you
Kevin,
said it not.
Kevin Hartsfield and Newton and Darius White, that's good, but Darius White not breaking off no big ones.
Especially
Fat
not
Boy breaking off big ones. Fat Boy and Carson changing games. Fat Boy and Carson changing games like this. I need a touchdown right now. Give me something right now. 60 plus, 40 plus, 80 plus. Right now, both of them doing it. They don't have a starting running back at Langston. Is 1A and the other 1A.
It's pretty much. We call them Sonic and Knuckles for a reason, man.
Knuckles. Okay. I thought it was Shadow. That's tough.
Yeah.
Nah, 100%.
Well,
Coach. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
So, Coach CJ, and you have a state championship, of course. You kind of know with expectations and high demeanor from your players, of course. But one thing I love about what Langston is doing this year, which I think Drico Hines is one of the masterminds of, calling plays and setting up plays, of course. But which I think y'all game plan was, okay, let's wide splits, let's create a lighter box, maybe still run the ball, get our athletes the ball. But I think one thing I see something very different this year, Carson Baker is moved around. He's moved around like a chess piece. And, I think it's a kind of a different role, from last year, of course. So I just want to talk about how you kind of challenge a different role for Carson Baker this year.
Well, it's going to be I challenge both of them. Being their running back coach, I have to challenge them too, because honestly, I have probably the easiest job on the staff, because all we got to do is just hand them to the ball. But I challenge them both to, one, push each other. And if you ever notice, if you're ever on our sideline, or you just look at film, when one scores, the other one is booking it down the sideline, going to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? But with moving Carson around, even moving Fat Boy around, I think that's the game plan, but the mind frame of Coach Hines and Coach Cole, who's our OC, them working together, man, is like, oh my God, man, it's gonna get real wicked for a lot of people. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like a sponge behind it, you know what I'm saying? Just sitting and watching and just learning more and more from both of these men. You know what I'm saying? But Carson, he's up for the challenge. He's up for the role. Same for Fat Boy, man. Look, we can move either one of them around for wherever we want to go. And whatever we feel like gonna work for us that week, that's what we're gonna do. And you got to stop us.
And yes, and speaking of stopping, I don't think nobody's going to stop y'all in the region, right? Which not at all, right? Which, y'all play my fighting Trojans.
Man. Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen, but nah. You on mute, Julian.
Hey,
Julian.
I was saying he's right. Anything can happen. You can either rush for 250 yards or 500 yards. Anything can happen.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Yeah. 4 rushing touchdowns or 10 rushing touchdowns in one game against Banneker. Anything can happen.
We have no chance. We don't have no chance versus Langston, man. Oh man, it's not going to be good.
Man, look, man, I just played against Banneker JV last week, man. You just never know, man. They got, they're young, but hey, you never know. I don't put nothing past any game, man. But yeah, we will dominate. I know I'm being humble, but at the same time, we're gonna do what we do.
Nah, absolutely. I want to get this one in, bro. I don't want to cut you off, brother, but I do want to ask Coach. You know what I mean? There's a lot of run players, a lot of getting athletes in space. We didn't get to see a lot of Darnell get really loose, get really wide open. So I just want to know from you, brother. You know, so how much in that playbook are y'all? Y'all just a quarter in? Y'all just a third in? Or you know what I'm saying? Because I know it's got more wrinkles in that play, but y'all just doing it a little bit week by week.
Hey man, we're not showing our hands so soon, man. The goal is gang 15 again, you know. And we're not gonna show everything right now. You don't know what we're gonna do. We just gonna go and do what we do best, and that's play football. And honestly, with the two-headed monster of running backs that we got, and you throw in our passing game with Darnell Kelly and some of our receivers that Julian felt like we didn't have last week. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get real nasty for some folks. It's gonna get real nasty. I'm just real scared. That's all I'm saying.
Who said y'all didn't have receivers? I said they're gonna have to show people that they are real receivers.
That's insinuating we don't really have receivers.
Hold on.
I take it for what you. I take it for face value.
Jamarion McKinney, he plays for y'all, right?
Correct.
Who drove 7 hours because they got him a private workout at Arkansas State in the month of June?
Hey, brother, I'm not knocking what you do and any of that. I know what you do.
Think about this.
Hey, look, I'm just going off the recap show last week.
It's insinuating. It's not insinuating.
My words, your words. The Langston Hughes receivers going to have to show that they are real receivers. Insinuating that they really aren't receivers.
Nah, that's adding more to it. I would never try to get Jamarion a private workout and drive 7 hours to Arkansas if I didn't think he was that guy. I got videos of Jamarion in my phone, one-handed catches at mega camps. I've been sending him out to everybody, Eastern Michigan, everybody. And then you got Julian, number 14. We got the same name.
Kendrick, say his name right, man.
Come on, man. You got Julian Bird on the other side. We got the same name. I'm rocking
Julian Kendrick.
I said that. Yeah, you got Julian Kendrick. I know.
Julian Kendrick.
He's a dog. He's a dog, man.
Get his name
Julian
right,
Kendrick
man.
and Julian Bird. And then you got the boy who I like to see play corner a lot more, Uno Dale.
Yeah, you mean receiver? Oh, either way, yeah.
Dale can play anywhere on the field. We got it's okay, Julian. It's all right. I mean, you said what you said. We said, hey, look, this is how they feel about us, and it's not a problem. So all we did was bust them over the head for 300 something yards passing. There it is.
So I seen how many completions Darnell had. It was like 13 or 11.
11, 17.
Yeah, how many passing yards did he have?
270.
Hold on, I'll take no. Because I'm the one and put
the 344. I seen it.
Oh, hold 1 second. I got you. Let me pull it up on my other phone real quick.
Oh, and Clint Davis, he might get an offer from Mercer. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Where we at? Stats. There we go.
Mr. Jacob, he's still on.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I can't see you.
I got you. Hold on 1 second.
I think there's something StreamYard.
Everything now.
Schedule. Douglas County. Stats.
Off of that game alone, Clint Davis is standout corner the month of September.
He went off for. Why is it on Douglas County? What the hell? Okay, there we go. Darnell was 11 for 14 for 339 yards.
Yeah.
But it was said on this same here podcast that nobody's passed over 200 for on him. So, hey, it is what it is at this point. Best defense, We liked it. We took it as a challenge. You know, at the end of the day.
Yeah, I got the bill, man.
Coach, leave and come back.
Hold on.
Yeah, leave and come back.
But while we on Langston and CJ doing that, let's talk about Clint Davis, man. Let's talk about Clint Davis, man. And shout out to Bacon, not whoever the hell tagged me in that damn video. Y'all the real heroes. Because when I seen that, I'm like, man, what the? Is that AG? Is that AG again? And then Clint sent me the 3-game, what's the name? And I'm like, oh, snap. So now that's what this turned into. That's Mercer.
He's evaluated as come on now, brother. We trying to get out to the people. He evaluated as a senior level kid, senior eval kid in the spring. Okay, good to see how much he's improved. Clip me like that, man.
Hey, bro. I just sent them Damari Clemens. They just offered Damari Clemens from Grayson. Damari Clemens ain't going to Mercer. He might go to Boise. So you got to go on to the next guy. CJ,
hear me now?
Just talking about your boy Clint. He might get offered by Mercer, man.
I like that. Clint, I like that.
He might get offered by Mercer, man.
Hey, man, don't run away from that bag out there in Sac State now.
Hey, he might get offered by Sanford, man. He might get offered by Alabama State, man.
Hey, he just need a home, man. That's gonna take good care of him. That's all.
He got an OV set with Jackson State.
Big.
I haven't talked to him about it yet. Or you said he got one?
I was asking.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I haven't talked to him about it.
Ooh, Jackson State. Ooh, Mississippi.
It's good for so, Coach TC.
Yes, sir.
I got something. So Coach CJ, you know, this school is, you know, expectations, you know, state championships caliber. Right now, I think y'all sitting in a very, very comfortable spot, you know, if you're talking about 5A in particular, which Langston always have that, you know, I'm not knocking anything, but they always have that easy side of the bracket, you know, until they reach the, you know, the semifinals, and that's when they huge game, and that's when they boom, they go to the state championship. But man, Thomas County Central, you know, Gainesville, you know, Sequoia, Rome, man, just how this team is forming, I think is knocking on the door, man. Y'all can go back. So
yeah, man. I mean, overall, that's the goal. You know, again, every Friday, every game is another chance to go 1-0. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna outwork the work. That's one of our mottos. And I mean, you know, those teams are great teams. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody got to line it up, whether it's us versus them and everything else. So it got to be lined up. It'll be settled, you know what I'm saying, between those hashes and everything. So we're not going to look too fast forward. We got to get through this region, do what we do, handle business then, and, you know, hopefully be lucky as we've been lucky as far as that coin flip and possibly, you know, getting all our playoff games at home again. I think we have benefited from that the last couple of years. And, you know, hopefully it falls back. But if not, we got to get on that road. You know, hey, it's not a problem. We still going to come and play Langston football.
And of course, too, man, I feel like, you know, South Fulton football, you know, is, you know, the big guys, you know, quarterbacks. It's a quarterback centric type of area, man. But when you go to a Langston game, it's a different feeling. Y'all get the crowd in. You play all types of music, you know. So just give the people, you know, that's like, tell them why, you know, in the preparation, like what is to be a Langston, you know, Panther.
I tell everybody this, man. It ain't easy playing at Langston Hughes.
That's a fact.
It's not easy playing at Langston Hughes. So if you're one of them kids who think about it or want to, I mean, we're gonna welcome you, but be warned, it's not easy playing at Langston Hughes, and a lot of our players will tell you that. And that's just from the standard that has been set from the start of Langston Hughes to now. It's only been 3 coaches, Drigo Hines, Boone, and Coach Cannon in the history of Langston Hughes. So that should tell you a lot, first of all. But it's not easy. But I mean, look, we're gonna bring the South Side, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna light that thing up, we're gonna light that scoreboard up so the people be cheering, hollering, dancing, and you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Coach Pierre that be in the booth playing the music and our announcer. So you know what to do, my CAU brethren, and everything. And we know how to turn up on the South Side, man.
I like that, Coach. Why don't I talk to him? Said a good amount of y'all players, man. And this ain't just Langston Hughes, is Benjamin E. Mays and so on and so forth. But don't nobody know about Langston Hughes, the person. But the school called Langston Hughes. Why is that? Is that not a big, thing at the school to, educate the brothers on the people that came before them?
Now I'll tell you this: I don't know per se why they don't, because I don't necessarily work in the school myself. I'm a lay coach, but I would hope they're learning who Langston Hughes is. I mean, it's not hard to just Google who Langston Hughes is. You know what I'm saying? I learned about Langston Hughes in elementary. 100%. So I don't know per se if that's a part of the curriculum. What'd you say, Julian?
I said you went to school before Chat GPT.
Shut up, fool. But yeah, so I don't know if that's a part of the curriculum, but I will hope that even in some type of history class that learn about Langston Hughes.
100%. I had to bring it up, man. I had to, get clarification for myself.
Nah, I got you. I understand, Bacon. Nas, what's going on, man? I see you popped in here.
Yeah, man, they've been dominating the convo, man. So I'm just waiting my chance, man. Like they want to holler.
You good, man?
I'm just waiting. But what's going on, Coach TJ? How everything going, man?
I can't complain, man. It's another day to get better, man. Get prepared for Friday's game against Banneker region game opener. So getting ready for this region run.
Do y'all watch film for a game like that?
Yeah, we meet on Sundays.
Why do y'all watch film?
He said, "Why?"
Yeah,
to see what our preparation and what our game plan is gonna be. No matter who the opponent is, Julian, however you feel about them, we still got we're not gonna discredit them because Julian feels that they're trash or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're still professionals. We're still humble in what we do. We're gonna prepare our boys, our guys, you know what I'm saying, for battle on Friday, and the Langston Hughes way, and go in there and do what we do.
That's that game 15 talk right there. See, I doubted y'all last year. I doubted y'all every game in the playoffs. I ain't gonna do that no more.
You did. Every Sunday I come in the bar, you talking about, oh, y'all gonna lose. Y'all gonna lose it. Uh-huh. And every week I come back and be like, what'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I learned my lesson with that. I ain't doing it no more. Y'all know how the playoff is going. The playoff bracket shakes out. Will Langston have to see Thomas County Central before the state championship game?
We probably won't see them until the I think it's semis, if I'm not mistaken, because of course our region plays against, I believe, Rome's region this year.
Really? Wow.
So yeah, we won't see them until at least either, I think, the semifinals, I guess, depending on how the bracket falls and stuff like that.
Wow.
Right, yeah.
That's pretty interesting. But one thing a lot of people don't know, man. Langston is RDU.
So I got a question for y'all. How'd y'all feel for those who've seen the game? I know Bacon was there live. How did you guys feel about that game?
Shoot, I was relieved.
And one other thing, I don't recall any of y'all actually predicting our game against them.
Yeah, we dropped the ball.
I said DC was going to
win. I didn't.
I think we did. Did we not predict that game?
I didn't do it on the show last week. Nope. Y'all just had
Oh, damn.
old boy on here talking, talking when he was talking, and yeah, that was it. Like he did majority of the talking, but none of you guys gave a prediction of the game.
I thought we
I
did.
didn't even see it on. I didn't even see it on quarterback Marcus's page. You know how he does his. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He
yeah,
didn't even have our game on there.
That's tough.
That's disrespectful, Marcus.
No, it's not. No, it's not disrespectful when
You on mute, man. We can't hear you, dog.
Look, no, you good, Mark. You good.
Oh, man, come on, stop playing, man.
Chill out.
Man. Yeah, how can I say this?
I can't hear Marcus.
It was he can't hear me. Okay, I'm gonna leave.
What did he say? Can y'all hear him?
He gonna leave and come
Yeah,
back. CJ, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Drew.
I was relieved when I seen that stat line for Darnell. I was like, oh, thank you, God. I wanted my boy to do bad. I mean, I wanted my boy to do good so bad. And I was just I didn't know how him and Hines was going to jail. So, I was just relieved.
Well, Hines had him as a freshman when he was at Langston before he left. So, I mean, he was very familiar with they're familiar with each other. You know what I'm saying? I know, although he left for 2 years and went to Peachtree Ridge, and you know what I'm saying, he came back home. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like picking up right where he left off at,
Yeah. I was just relieved he did good, man. I was happy about that. And then, but when I seen the score from the Facebook groups, the score did not depict how the game really went. It was more of one-sided than what the score
Yeah,
showed.
they scored kind of late. You know what I'm saying? They tried to make a push. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we weren't expecting them just to lay down. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, Bacon, he was there. He seen it live. Like, we controlled that game from start to finish, literally.
I was impressed by Clint going up against AG. That's one receiver in Georgia, hands down. It's not even close. And not only did he held his own, he actually had a great performance. Yeah. Like run and pass. AG was not.
Yeah, he gave up one where he should have high pointed the ball, and AG came back and got it. Yeah, it was a little duck, and I was frying him up today at practice. You know what I'm saying about it, like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, like, I know you taught high point the ball. You sitting there, and so, but no, he had a pretty decent game, man. He held his own, and which is that's what you want for players of that caliber that you face against. You want to be able to hold your own.
He didn't want to hold his own. It looked like he was dominating. AG wasn't blocking him. He was coming off them blocks and sticking.
So, Coach, I got a question. I
Yes,
want to ask you just the difference between the team that you see maybe from last year compared to what they is now. Like, where have you seen this Langston Hughes team like take them steps forward? I know they had Carson Baker last year. I know it's a quarterback, but what's the key differences you see, Coach?
I think this year, honestly, for us, but last year's team by far probably the better team on paper for sure, just from every position group, or whatever. But I think by the time we played DC last year, we were still trying to get a real good, smooth cohesiveness of togetherness for both sides of the ball. Now I think we're already picking up strides of that. And something Coach Hines preaches every day at practice. You know what I'm saying? We play together, we're gonna be in game 15. And the boys have bought into what we've been giving them, listening to the coaches. Not saying that the team last year wasn't doing any of that. I just think DC had their moment last year in that game. DC, I would honestly say we beat ourselves somewhat in that game last year. Or whatever. Lo and behold, they won. We give it to them. And by all means, hey, that was their, their win. We took our lump and made it to game 15 at the end of the day. So The goal at the end of the day is to get back there. And honestly, both teams this year and last year are very comparable. I would say last year's team was just on paper was just way better. But a lot of those guys from last year's team played together for a good minute. We've got a few pieces that have come, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of these guys haven't played together. Of course, they've known each other, stuff like that, maybe played against each other, but playing together, and it's gelling. We gelling right now.
And then, Coach, I want to ask you just, how do you feel like this non-region schedule, not necessarily prepare? I know we got to go through each region game, but how do you feel like that's going to prepare you guys for just the long haul and obviously going against, steeper competition?
I actually like our non-region schedule. I think it helps prepare us for our region because our region isn't as strong as some. So like, and usually even last year, like DC being the third non-region game, it prepares us to go into region play. So we already knew we took our lump, we lost, and hey, this is what moving forward. This is what it's going to be. So I actually like the schedule, of course, with the rivalry with our South Fulton rival with Westlake, throwing in Mays there, and then of course former region rival and Class 6A DC. So I think it prepares us very well for our region. Not looking past anybody and looking, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like Noonan and probably Lovejoy right now are showing probably the most, if anything, that I ain't gonna say necessarily a worry, but they'll be the ones that's trying to fight for that number one spot to us.
For sure. And then, Coach, I want to go to the South Side. I want to go to South Fulton. I know you're tapped into the show, so I want you to keep it 100 with me, Coach. Just what's the, I don't want to say the aura like, but what's it like? Like, what are some of those conversations? Just when you guys like are hearing about the show, or just like what's the motion like? I guess just hearing about our show and what we got going. Because not just you, Coach. I mean, we've had obviously Coach Steen. He's been tapped in with us. We've had different coaches just come on and speak their piece. So I feel like the show is gaining traction. But from your side, what do you think?
Oh no, I mean I like it. So, and I said this last, I think in one of my tweets. Me being a former media person, working in media before I got back into coaching, or whatever, I get it. I understand it. I love it because it gives another platform for high school football. We didn't have this when I played ball, stuff like that, and everything. So I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? You guys are very knowledgeable. Outside of Julian sometimes being on the cell phone, we got to get my boy on that laptop like he is now. You know what I'm saying? And got to get quarterback Marcus' internet straight. But other than that, man, no, it's good, man. I do appreciate the show, man. As someone who's helped produce, and done podcasts before, I really enjoy the show.
Gotcha.
I already know Marcus. I already know Julian is going to have a crazy hot take. He's going to be the Rashad McCants of the show. And quarterback Marcus is going to give his oddly prediction for this one game, and for the last 2 weeks y'all have let him win, so but for the most part, man, it's been good.
Gotcha. And then Coach,
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
What makes a complete back, Coach?
Ooh, for me,
Yep.
I don't have to take you off the field.
Ooh,
You can play first, second, and third down. And if we need you on fourth down, whether it's passing situation or not, I don't have to take you off the field. I need a running back who's going to run that ball but can catch that ball. Definitely in this day and age with the way football has translated. Can you get out in the slot? Can you run some routes? Can you catch it from out of the backfield? But I need somebody that's going to got some good vision, good footwork, and just like I said, I don't have to take you off the field. As long as I don't have to take you off the field, you complete back to me.
There it is. I'll throw it back to y'all, fellas.
For the most part, Coach, you can hear me, right? CJ.
We good? Hello?
Come on, man. Chill.
What happened?
Why you doing me like this? Anyway, Coach, Langston has been known for having a great running back
Hello?
groups for years, man. So talk about how
I can't hear you.
Langston is art.
Is it mine?
Y'all can hear me, right?
I hear you.
DJ can hear
We
me.
playing with you,
He's
bro.
playing.
Can y'all hear me?
We got you. Can you hear QB
We
Marcus?
can hear you, man.
No, I can't hear QB Marcus. I only hear you, Naj. I don't even hear Bacon.
Bacon, say something.
Nah,
Don't worry about
he
it,
hear me right. He hear me for
Nah, I
sure.
can't hear him.
Oh, I think he's real. It's okay. It's okay.
Do I need
It's
to leave
okay,
and come back? I can't hear nobody but you, Naj.
That's crazy. How
You
is
can't hear
that?
me for real, go? Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I
You
don't
can't hear me.
hear Naj, but I hear you.
Okay, but you can't hear them. Yeah, try to leave and
Right.
come back, coach.
All right, hold on.
Oh, I thought he was fleecing us.
Well, I
Bro.
thought he was playing.
Yeah.
He was playing. Yeah, that was some good acting, man.
Oh, man.
That's a
Right.
funny moment. That's by far a funny moment right there.
I thought it was trolling.
Yeah.
I thought he was trolling you.
Where'd you go, man?
Mm-hmm.
I was finna, like the running back group.
There you go.
All right, and then thank you.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear us?
Can you
Okay.
hear Mark?
I hear you, Bacon. I hear you, Naj.
You can hear me, CJ?
I hear you now, Marcus. I hear you.
Okay, I thought you was trolling with me, man, for a second.
What you mean?
Like you couldn't hear me, and I was asking a question, and it was like, man, did I do something to Coach CJ,
No. I really couldn't hear you. Yeah, no, I couldn't hear you.
man? No, but how you was looking, it seemed like you can hear me though, but it's okay.
No, I seen you talking, but I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, it's okay. So you've been around Langston for a while, and Langston is known to have good running back groups, man. From Jaquil, Savage, Justice Savage, all those, type of running backs, man. So how do y'all breed these running backs so good at Langston?
Well, so I haven't been around Langston that long. This is only my second year at Langston. So last year was my first year at Langston. The year before that, I was at Heritage Conyers, coaching or whatever. So, but of course, coming to Langston, but also being in the football world, knowing about Langston and a lot of the talent that they've had, and that's come through those doors and played on that field. Hey man, it's just something different. You gotta want to be great. You gotta want to tote that pill, because our offense is always gonna be set up through the run. So if we can run the ball with our offensive lines that we've had, it sets up for everything else, man. So if you want to play running back, you got to know how to play running back. I'm gonna coach you up to be a great running back. I'm just gonna help enhance the skills that you already come with for me.
Okay.
That's good. I want to ask you a question, Coach. You were in media, you came back to coaching. Why did you leave media? And I'm saying, why did coach and why did it reel you back in? I'm saying, what was the hunger to come back in?
Got you. So for me, I was a radio producer. I went to school for TV, radio, film at Clark Atlanta University. And then I was blessed. I networked very well. So I was blessed to, after graduation, to start working over at V103. At the time they were CBS. Then they changed over to Odyssey. So I was a radio producer over there. But then tapped in with some other things, with little TV production and stuff like that. But for the most part, radio producer. So I left in 2022, April 2022. I was the executive producer for Frank Ski over at Kiss 104.1 at the time. It just wasn't fun anymore, honestly. And I felt like at this point in my life, where I'm at in my age, I really didn't want to work for nobody anymore. So let go figure it out. But I also told myself, if I was gonna get back into coaching, I was gonna wait till my son graduated. He graduated in 2022. My oldest son. He graduated from Duluth High School, so he was on that team that went to the playoffs that first year since '94, since they went.
100%.
So I got back in it. I hit a few fans. You know, I've always been around the game because I've been training, even while I was doing radio. I trained with my training group, Pass Football Academy, with my brother, Coach Andre Powell, and my boy Drake Cooper. You know, we've been thugging this thing out and helping these young boys out, man, for the longest. So,
How long you been?
I was like,
How long?
You know, outside of training, let me see what this coaching thing gonna feel like again. And yeah, been rolling ever since, man. Just been blessed with opportunities of knowing.
DJ, how long
people
you
who
been
know
training with Pass?
I've been with Dre since it started, man. Me and Dre used to play semi-pro ball together. So when Dre started in 2009, I was out there with him. Before we got into the barn over in Hiram, we used to be off of Highway 5 out in Douglasville at the little middle school. You know what I'm saying? So I've been back and forth, you know what I'm saying, since we started in 2009.
Damn. 2009.
That's
I
crazy.
think I was in 8th grade.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Why y'all ain't train me, man? I wasn't good enough.
We ain't know about you, man. You already know how this thing go, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't go and broadcast what we do. We ain't like some of the other trainers. No knock to any other trainers in you know what I'm saying, in the state. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our kids come through word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we've been rolling, man. And you know, the sauce is the sauce at the end of the day.
I like that 100%. I want you to piggyback off what you said about just not wanting to work for nobody. I think that's big, especially in today's age of, you know I'm saying, 2025. Entrepreneurship's at all-time high for everybody. But what does it take? What does it take to go from a comfortable position to receiving that check every week to every 2 weeks to going in and having to, you know what I'm saying, eat what you kill?
Hey man, you got to have a mind frame, bro. Of this shit got to work. I hope I can cuss on here.
Man, we do it all
I
the
cuss all
time.
the time.
Hey, I wake up every morning, man. You got to have a hustler's mentality of this. It just got to work. You know what I'm saying? This has to work. And if you don't, then it's not gonna work for you. For me, I've watched my grandmother and my mom, you know what I'm saying, work, bust their tails to take care of me, my cousins, my brothers. So the hustle mentality, the working mentality I've seen it. So it's been instilled in me. But I just told myself, hey man, I gotta make this thing work at the end of the day. And at this point where I'm at in my life, you know what I'm saying, I enjoy getting up when I want to, making my own schedule, figuring things out. But I also like to travel now. Me and my wife like to travel. Now we've had to die down a little bit because we just had a little one. But you know, that's where I'm at in my life. So I wake up every morning. This shit gotta work. I gotta figure it out. And you know, if anybody's familiar with Clark Atlanta, like you know, my young brother Julian there, man, you already know one of the best mottos there it is, man. Find a way to make one, baby. And that's what we're gonna do.
You know what I'm saying? So hustle's ambition, Coach CJ, we need 2 to 3, you know what I'm saying? Easy, or not easy, but 2 to 3 that you can walk into tomorrow. Somebody want to do it. Things that they could do to, you know what I'm saying, make money just like that. Easy hustle's ambition.
Woo! Now I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. Just doing some of my research. Learn AI ASAP.
Yeah.
Learn AI. One of the things I do, if you do your research and get familiar with it and want to, you know, invest in yourself, sell online. I got an e-commerce business. So that's how I make my money outside of my media company that I have, where you know what I'm saying, I still host, I DJ parties, I have hosting gigs and stuff like that. That's really it right there for me.
Y'all gotta follow him on Instagram. Watch his Instagram story on Sundays when he hosting. That's entertaining right there. Very, very entertaining.
Chill out, man.
Like,
No,
damn, I ain't know
man. If
CJ
y'all
got
boys,
down like
if y'all
that.
ever free on a Sunday, man, you want to come to a brunch spot, man, come pull up on me, man. And, you know,
CJ gonna have that party
and I don't
lit.
know if everybody married or not. You know what I'm saying? If you got a significant other and stuff, you know what I'm saying? If you want to bring them, cool. If you single, cool. We got the aunties in there for you. You know what I'm saying? They be the young aunties, the
Yeah.
old aunties, whatever you want, man.
Hey man, CJ having no folk getting down with the get down, you know what I'm saying?
If it's one thing I know
Stupid,
how to do,
bro.
man, is I can rock a party, man. I can rock a party. For
We
sure.
need MC my birthday party. Bring all them aunties up. Hey, Cooper is going wild. I just play.
Man, y'all, anybody got any last things for Coach CJ before we let him rock?
Well, for the most part, Coach, man, I just, just continue doing what you're doing. It's very impactful, of course. Just make sure I feel like the South Side is a culture thing. So, man, just keep performing, man, for the South Side.
Got to, man. Got to. Shout out to the South Side, man. We're going to do what we do. Not just the South Side, but just Georgia football. You know what I'm saying? I travel a lot with 7-on-7, man, and I go to these other states. And, of course, you hear these folks talk about this and that and this and that. At the end of the day, got to lace them up. And, 2 weeks ago, we seen what happened when another state came over to not only just Georgia, but they came to the South Side. And we seen what happened. Everybody can have all the excuses they want. People left, transferred, they ain't as good. They were still ranked top 10 in the country. So I ain't hearing none of that. You know what I mean? Excuses are for, if you know what excuses are. At the end of the day, man, I appreciate y'all boys having us on, man.
Yeah, no problem.
For sure. I might be at y'all practice next week. I'm gonna have to get some more film of Clinton. These text messages coming through.
Man. You got my number, dog. You already know how to hit me, bro.
Bet.
Appreciate you,
man. I appreciate y'all fellas, man.
Thank you,
Keep doing
Coach.
what y'all doing, man. Great show.
Appreciate you coming on, Coach. Much love. There it is, man. One and only Coach CJ, running back coach, Langston Hughes High School. Go ahead, Naj. I see you feeling take off, man.
Yeah, gotta take off, man. Y'all. Marcus did good. Marcus did good in my absence, but I was lacking the energy. Yeah, you did good, brother. But where was the energy at? It was like mine told Julian was bringing a little bit. It was like, where the fellas at? So yeah, man, I got to take this thing back over, man. Bring a little bit of energy, man. So I know we talk about storyline. Have y'all done top performers yet?
Nope.
Kind of not really.
Okay, all right, let's start there. Let's hit top performers. Drew, I'm starting with you. Give me give me 3 top performers from this past week. Don't look like that because I know you know some stats. So don't even look like that.
Y'all, you keep asking me the same questions as if I'm not gonna bring up the same person.
For all the kids you got, I thought you hit somebody new, bro.
Hey man, Terry is Red Favors, 4-star athlete in Boise State commit. 3 touchdowns. I think he had 2 receiving and 1 rushing. And then he over 150, I think over 200 yards from scrimmage. And then he had a strip, a forced fumble / fumble recovery. Then I'm going to go with the next obvious one. Clinton Davis and Langston Hughes going against the best receiver in Georgia, second best player in Georgia, in my opinion, overall player, Aaron Gregory. I think he had like 2 or 3 pass breakups. I don't know if Aaron was just like, I don't really care, but he was getting off of Aaron blocks and striking motherfuckers who had the ball. I was like, oh, snap. If you look at his first 3 game highlights, like the first probably 7 or 8 clips is from that DC game. So him, and that caught my attention too. He getting a lot of recruiting traction like right now in this moment. Like I keep seeing the text messages come through on the phone. And then Caden Kent, Cartersville, he had a spectacular game against Calhoun, which was crazy because they ended the game around like 1:15, 1:30 a.m. And as a cornerback, I think he about 5'8", 145 pounds. That boy had 11 tackles, and I think he had 3 pass breakups. So they're my 3 top performers from this past week.
Smooth. Mark?
So for this week, I gotta pretty much top it off with Jonathan Stafford, the wide receiver from Grayson. He is coming into a big receiver to help out Deuce Smith, which he had 8 catches. He had 108 yards and 1 touchdown versus Mallard Creek. Jonathan, he is stepping up to the plate. A former state champion. So shout out to Jonathan. And my second one is pretty much Christopher Wilson. Christopher Wilson is a running back at KIPP. They run the ball with this guy. He had one rushing touchdown versus Tri-Cities. He's doing what he's supposed to do for KIPP. They can rely on him. So shout out to Christopher for being a sneaky player in APS. So shout out to you. And another player, Noren Thompson, running back for Walton. He's stepping up big time for Walton. They got a huge win versus North Cross. Man, you talking about a running back that can catch the ball and run between the tackles. Nor had 131 yards, 32 carries, 4 catches, and 1 touchdown versus North Cross. So shout out to Walton. They doing big things over there. And Nor, good job. Keep it up.
Bacon.
Yes, sir, man. I know we talking about Clinton, but you know what I'm saying, you got to bring up AG, 11 catches, 20 yards in the Tuggy. That's big time, especially when you're like probably 65, 70% of the offense production. Chad Fairchild, we talked about earlier on the show, 15 tackles, 3 TFLs, 1 PBU. And I got to talk about somebody from the county. You know how I go, man. Ashton Clare at Trinity Christian. We had a comment earlier talking about the guys, man, in the big game. I think they played LaGrange this past Friday. 19 for 36, 305 yards through the air, and 2 touchdowns, man. That's getting the job done. That's why they're a sleeper team, another sleeper team in Coweta County. But we got to see. Bakari Hamilton also, I think, over 100, close to 200 yards, all purpose, and a touchdown. So I know that was 4, but I had to get them all out there.
No, good job, brother. I agree. You took one of mine, man. Chad Fairchild. She gave him a little shout today on Instagram and X, man. 15 tackles, 3 tackles for loss PBU. The kid's a stud, man. Committed to East Carolina. I feel like that's a kid you probably will see end up transferring. Only reason I say that, I just think his talent is D1 level. Obviously, East Carolina is D1. I'm talking about Power 4 level. I just think that's the kind of talent he is, man. He's special. So
when you said transferring, I thought you meant to complete the process of getting into Langston Hughes, but go ahead.
But he was been phenomenal, man. Flying around to the ball, just hitting dudes. Chad is special, man. Really good talent. Next one, I'll put y'all on game with Dominic Tucker, man. 2029 freshman. A lot of people don't know about him. He's been starting pretty much the whole season, y'all. And Coach Bama is very high on him. He said he believes he could be an SEC back when I talked to him individually. And 109 yards, 11.9 yards per carry, 3 touchdowns. I know it's Eagles landing. I know what people are going to say, but still, man, to be able to do this as a true freshman and come in and
14 years old, averaging a first down per carry.
Per carry.
And Bama said you can be an SEC running back. Bama had the last 2 running backs he had, as I can recall, Arkansas and who? UGA? Yeah, I'm both SEC, so he know what he's talking about.
There you have it. Thank you.
And his name is Bama.
Yep.
And Rashad Dominion.
Facts. Yeah, appreciate you, Jules, bring that in. So, yeah, that's one to know. I think he'll be known everywhere probably around this spring and summer. Last 2, Northeast Macon freshman, quarterback Jordan Wiggins, 266 yards and 6 touchdowns. So give some love to Middle Georgia. In County. Had to get that man some love. His tape looked really good.
What class is he?
He's a freshman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You say he played for who?
Northeast Macon.
And Mike Johnson at Douglas County is okay. Keep going. DC's new future quarterback. Keep going.
No comment. Stevenson running back gets my last one. Julian's a clown, bro. 254 yards and a touchdown in a big win this past week. He's continued to get it done.
Wait, who?
Jaden Johnson.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought you said quarterback. My bad. My bad.
Jaden Johnson. Goodness gracious, y'all.
Okay.
So that's Chad Fairchild, Dominic Tucker, obviously Jordan Wiggins, and Jaden Johnson.
Jaden Johnson had how many yards?
254.
Yeah. Who they played?
I don't think it was Decatur.
They played Decatur.
Yes, right.
I wonder how many Anthony Booker had. Jaden Johnson. Oh, bro, he's 27, right?
Yes, sir.
27. Good.
You know what offers he has?
I don't think they're major yet, to be honest with you, Jew. I think he's just starting to kind of hit that scene, if I'm being real with you. But Tech is interested in him.
He was supposed to play 7-on-7 with us, but Marcus let him get away. Oh,
Tough.
Anyways, we talked to Jaden. We talked to Jaden, and the track record. So I want him to break the record, Destin Ingram's record for 41 rushing touchdowns in one season. Can y'all believe that? 41 rushing touchdowns in one season. So
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can search it up. Destin Ingram. Yep. But Stevenson is running back you too, so he's in good hands.
he said the quarterback coach's son. Yes, coach gonna be watching his son play for
Northeast Macon.
Northeast. Hey, I told y'all this show is.
Ain't it like yellow and red?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
this ain't just a Metro Atlanta show. We hit everything.
He's supposed to be out of there.
Hey.
We hit everything. We just do Metro. Speaking of Bacon, you got that video? We need to go ahead and hit our sponsored ad for today before we hit into our predictions.
What was that boy name again? The Wiggins boy?
Jordan Wiggins.
Jordan Wiggins, I'm rooting for you at DCU next year, baby. And you know who James Johnson is, the little brother over there. Y'all can go to USC together. Y'all in the same class. Shout out to you, man. Come light it up.
Yeah. I got you now. I'm pulling up right now.
All right. Go ahead and get that for our little segment. Game picks. See how people doing. See what crazy picks Julian got.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, hold up. All right.
Sponsor segment. Hold your horse.
Uno, dos, tres. All right, here we go. And hey, are you an athlete that needs some help in recruiting and wants to get out there, get some exposure, and be tapped in and aligned with college coaches from NAI to D2, HBCU, all the way to the D1 level? Well, look no further, man. Tap into a powerful life where you could become a part of the family and get empowered, poured into mentally, physically, and spiritually on and off the court. Hit that link below and tap in and get some exposure and be empowered for life.
Boom. There you have it, man. Thanks to our sponsor, man. Empowered for Life. Check out that link down in the description, man. You know what I'm saying? Sponsor for the show, man. Y'all boys check that out. Yes, sir, man. We'll have it linked up below. Appreciate the sponsor for the show. All right, let's bring the fellas in. Soon we're gonna have a sponsor segment for this one, man. It's week 5. Game picks. Yes, sir. Predictions and all the bold takes. We're excited. And you know what? Julian, it is week 5. I'm gonna start keeping track of this. See,
Terrell Thomas.
Who really knows they ball? Who really knows ball?
Have we took track?
When it comes to Clay County schools, Julian Culver knows ball, baby. Always beat the other team.
Listen,
I think I have to be number 1.
That's what I said.
We have to keep track.
Mark, we're gonna keep track of it now.
Come on,
got it
man.
all, so we're gonna keep track. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't. But starting this week, Mark, we're keeping track, and then we're gonna start off the show. I'm like, okay.
With Lovejoy. Start off the show with Lovejoy. I don't care who they playing. I'll pick the other team.
Whenever it comes up.
What is that? What you got, baby?
There's a Teddy note. These are Teddy quotes from, I think, what is it, August the 11th. These are Teddy quotes.
And matter of fact, Mark, I'm gonna keep you responsible. If you don't mind, you got a pen, pad, and paper. Any just bold hot take somebody has, just write it down, and then just put a little dash like QB Mark, Julian, Naj, Bacon, and then we can just go back and see if that person was right or if they was just damn wrong.
But when I make my hot takes, don't put Julian, put Lord Jew.
I'll leave that up.
Well, my hot take was Cass was gonna beat North Cobb. Everybody on here said North Cobb was gonna win. I picked Cass, so
you're right.
You're right. And a player commented too. He was like, everybody said North Cobb over us. We beat them though. So you're right. Players tapped in too.
Yeah, they're gonna lose. North Cobb gonna lose this week too. So
they
play Walton. They play Walton.
No way, bro.
Come on, bro.
I'm on a hot streak.
Come on, bro.
Why not? I'm on a hot streak. I can take a risk.
Man, we're gonna go back to that one because we got that one on the docket, man. But let's start with the nitty gritty. Drew, I'm starting with you, man. Douglas County, Buford. Who you got?
Why are you asking me dumb questions?
Who you going
I got
with?
the team that all the rest of y'all got. Ow, face ass.
Oh, you hell, bro.
Dylan Raiola, do what you do best, baby. Hand that ball off. Hand that ball off. And Daddy Raiola, keep making them donations. Let's do it. I got Buford. We need to get Raiola Daddy to sponsor the show. Shit, sponsor this part. He give us money to say good things about his son too.
But you got to chill out there, dog.
I heard about that donation, 250,000. Wow, what the hell do you do for a living? I love it.
Go out on the wild. I'm going to let them take DC, man. After what I seen that second half, keeping things going. I'm taking
What?
DC.
What the hell?
DC, man. Like I said, man, Johnson, come down. Don't know your shoulder too much because the boys stopping out there, but make some throws on the run, get out of bounds where you need to. I think the hamstring is decent. I ain't see no wrapper on that right or left hamstring. So, brother,
Look at
and AG, I think Devin Carson will be back this week, right? That's what I've been hearing through the grapevine. So we'll see. I'm expecting DC to pull this one out, man.
If he's back, he does make a difference, though. I'll say that.
Yo,
Hey man,
there you
you
go.
gonna have to put out the whiteboard
Okay.
for that one with the dry erase marker.
And when they win, I want you to take a picture there with a thumbs up and send it to me so I can put it everywhere.
You think they gonna win at this? You know the game Matt
$1 million.
right?
Hey, $1 million, $1 trillion, DC by 5.
Hey man, that game get close. They're gonna take a little bit of that money and give it to the referee. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't.
Hey, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't factor in point shaving. You know what I'm saying? That's really a felony. You know
The
what
ball
I mean?
boys over there shooting money through the Venmo. Y'all think I don't see y'all? I see it.
I can't.
I'll give him that all the game. All right, let me stop.
Go ahead, Mark. I can't.
So I can't sit here and say that Douglas County has a good enough offense to pretty much attempt to beat Buford. They're going. This Buford defense is really, really good. This would make this team win. Douglas County is going to struggle on offense. They're going to try to run the ball. Buford's going to make them pass the ball, which Mike Johnson probably cannot do. So I got to go with Buford in this one.
All right, I'm taking a note. Cooper Mark is going with Buford. They at home, man. I'm gonna go Buford too. They got the weapons in order to hang with Buford. Obviously, Douglas County. My biggest question just to resolve: how do you come back from that loss? Right? How do you respond? We know you got the offensive line talent. We know you got the defensive line talent in Jordan Carter. How do you respond? And it's the same thing with not to bring up college football, but what you see with Coach Napier and them. They gotta go on the road to play LSU. You got to go on the road to play Buford, who everybody thinks is the number 1 team or number 2 team, pretty much in the state. How do you respond? That's why the biggest question I got on Douglas County. But I'm gonna go Buford. I'm putting some respect on DC. I'm gonna go 7-point victory for the Buford Wolves. Late game touchdown, win. Run the ball really well. 24-17 victory.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have a score prediction, but I think it's gonna get ugly.
All right, let's go to another one. Mark, I'm gonna start with you. Let's go Cambridge, Calhoun.
This actually this gonna be a decent game. Really pretty much Cambridge, they coming off a huge loss versus to Denmark. They lost versus Denmark. Come on, man.
It's Denmark, bro. They ain't it like the Greyhounds or something? You losing to the Greyhound bus? You gonna lose to the Marta bus next.
All right, Calhoun, that sneaker team coming into it. I got to go with Calhoun in this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Calhoun. Shout out to the freshman. Well, he's not a freshman no more, but Trace Hawkins and that giant running back who matured a lot earlier than everybody else his age. The sophomore running back. I'm gonna go with Calhoun. Losing to Denmark is embarrassing. What happened to the court? What was the score?
30-14.
Yeah, I'm third that motion. I'm gonna roll with the Jackets to sting the Bears. Let's say let's say let's keep it uniform. Let's say 30-14.
Yeah, I guess I'm the loner here. I'm gonna go Cambridge. I think they rebound. I think they didn't feel like they completed to their highest level. I think they're gonna come in that game angry. I think Connor Langford gonna have a couple touchdown throws. I think Craig Dandridge, the Georgia commit's gonna eat. Husky Chair is a player to watch for as well on the offense, and they can run the ball, man. I think we make a statement. We win this game. I'm gonna go Cambridge 28-14.
I think somebody on here is a Dandridge fan, but I ain't gonna say too much.
I believe in them, man. I believe in them.
This man picking LeBron James instead of picking the Cleveland Cavaliers. How dare he?
There you go, bro. There you go, bro. All right, man. Another good one. I know you know the player well. Julian, Brooks County and Fitzgerald. You know, Brooks County got Travis Stevenson, and they got
Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have no idea who's going to win this game. I'm gonna go. Is Fitzgerald is 1A too, huh?
Yes.
I think it's 2A.
I'm gonna look it up.
2A.
Let me look. It might be 1A.
I think they're 1A. Because when Carver dropped down to 2A, I think Fitzgerald dropped down again.
Yeah, they're 1A.
They got a big ass defensive lineman. I know too. I forgot his name.
He getting recruited by a lot of people. I'm gonna roll with Brooks County just because they gave my boy Lyndon Worthy a hard time last year. So you can give him a hard time. You can give somebody from Fitzgerald a hard time, no problem. I'm gonna roll with Fitzgerald. I mean Brooks County.
All right, Bacon.
I'm gonna go Fitzgerald here, man. I'm gonna go the opposite direction. Yeah, Fitzgerald.
All right, Mark.
The trenches. All right, I like the trenches the most. I gotta go with Fitzgerald in this one.
All right, nice and short and sweet. I'm agree with Julian, man. I'm going Brooks County, man. I think they got too much talent on the outside. Definitely got some good trench work at obviously Fitzgerald, but I think Brooks County, the weapons going to be too much. George Lamage, Travis Stevenson playing both sides of the ball, playing a little bit of quarterback. They can run the ball. I'm gonna go with Brooks County, big win. Obviously, the spinning team has been a staple, in Class C Division I in terms of just making the state championship game, going up against Bowden last year, and that team gets right back up in that conversation. And they beat Fitzgerald in this one. All right, let's keep it rolling. Drew, I'm going to go back and start with you, man. I know a game that you've been talking about a lot. Carrollton and Gainesville. So I want you to go ahead and get that started. Pretty good with CJ Cypher. We know what they got on the opposite side of the ball. They can run the rock. What do you think about that?
So in this game, I think all that rotating quarterbacks is about to come to an end. We're going to see who they trust the most. And I know who they trust the most. It's the same person who I got my trust in. The babyface killer. He don't got no facial hair. CJ Cypher. Joey King is probably the best play caller in Georgia. Well, not probably. He is. He is the best play caller in Georgia. The stuff that he dials up, it just makes it real tough to stop them on offense. But Gainesville, you got Josh Niblett. He know what he doing. 6 state championships, Alabama. He ain't scared to say, look, beat me man to man. We about to match up, play man, and we just going to hit you in your mouth. I think Gainesville going to win by 2 touchdowns. It might be 28-14, 21-35. But I got Gainesville, man. I had to roll with them. They got the boy Kareem Hughley. They got Nigel Newkirk. They got them 2 offensive linemen getting recruited by Georgia on the same side. You know who they are when you hit the field. They the biggest ones out there. And they got my boy Elijah Watson, the standout corner, who did really good in the month of August. I'm going with Gainesville by 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, right. You got Gainesville.
I'm going with the Trojans, man. I agree. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to Drew earlier in the chat, in our chat. You know what I mean? But Gainesville, they got more depth. But you know what I'm saying? You can't neglect. You know what I'm saying? You can't overlook. You know what I'm saying? The youth in the secondary. They're playing a lot of guys both ways. You know what I'm saying? CJ Gamble will come down, let it thump. Playing a little tight end. AD, the defensive end. You know what I mean? Ryan Moses going to play some safety. Still got weapons on the outside. I like CJ Cypher to come in and make this a statement game in a close victory. But the biggest difference maker is it Coach Joey Specials. I'm expecting a couple fake punts. I'm expecting a couple gadget plays, 4th and short on the goal line. So I like the Trojans, you know what I'm saying, by 3 points or less. in a thriller.
Trojans ride horses, not elephants.
That's fine. But when you're a Trojan, you're a warrior. So it means you can ride anything, brother.
Hey, speaking of Trojan, this segment need to be sponsored by Trojan. Stay safe out there.
I like it.
I
Hope
cannot.
not my Banneker Trojans, man. You know, there's some Trojans that you really don't want to rap on, man. So, you know.
Y'all clowning, bro.
But you know, Carrollton, you know, how can I say this, man? CJ Cypher is growing into a quarterback that everybody wants to watch, which Kareem Hughley, man, he's talking about throwing different arm angles. He can spin the ball, man. This is actually a good matchup. This is two coaching matchups, quarterback matchups, defense. Some athletes all over, but my gut says Carrollton. This is gonna be a good game. I think it starts off very, very slow, then it impacts very after half. I gotta go Carrollton in this one.
All right. I'm gonna go Gainesville, man. I'm with Julian again. I like what Gainesville got. I believe in Coach Deion Kane, Josh Niblett. You know, physicality up front. I think they're gonna be able to run the ball with Newkirk and be able to tire out that Carrollton defense a little bit. Now it's a very physical defense. I'm not discrediting that with CJ Gamble and Ryan Mosley and company, and they got a really good edge rusher. But I think over the course of the game, I think Gainesville's gonna milk that clock, milk, and then they'll be able to throw it over the top to some of their receivers with Kareem Hughley. And I think defensively, they're going to be able to get after Cypher a little bit, throw him some different looks, some exotic blitzes. You got Xavier Griffin, you got Aiden Kane in the middle, and you got Jamarian Matthews. I think make it tough on the outside. So I'm going
offensive line now. In Carrollton. It's a good offensive line.
I understand. That's a good damn defensive line, though.
What's number 8 name?
Xavier Griffin. Bama.
What's number 99 name?
Jamarian Matthews.
Oh, nah. It might be 98. Aiden Kane, Duke.
Kane, yep. Duke.
Yeah, you just they whole D line, man. It's just full of gang members. Just gang members.
Yeah,
I don't think Carrollton ready for that, dog.
I think they're ready, big dog. One thing, like I said, the only thing that scares me is just they depth on defense. But if they can, you know what I'm saying, coach past that, they got an offensive line that can handle. They can handle a lot, man.
That plays into the hands of Gainesville, to your point.
And Joshua, I know you're going to hear this. Somebody going to clip this and send it to Joshua. Do not let – I don't pick y'all to win, man. Do not let Joey King spot pass you to death with Peyton Zachary. Put somebody on him in the slot, please. Damn. As soon as they need a first down, they got 4 or 5 yards. Man had 77 catches and under 1,000 yards because they just keep – hitting them right now like an extension of the run game.
I need to pee.
I needed Joshua.
All right, Bacon, me and you going to be at this one, so I'm going to let you start it off on this one. Bacon, Bowden, Hurd County. Who you rolling with, brother?
You know I'm rolling with the Herd, man. Go Braves. I'm rolling with Hurd County. Simple fact. Got a lot of athletes. I don't believe Bowden's quarterback is going to be as precise to put that thing on the money. We all know about Lil Tink, Lamar Tinker Jr. He's going to be around there somewhere playing safety at DB. And we can't forget about the twins. The twins on the line, the White twins, Jackson and Tatum White. Tatum White is going to be a name that everybody knows possibly after this game, definitely by the end of the season. And Ethan Tisdale, if you don't know him now, you will know him by the end of this week when they upset Bowden, or it may not even be an upset, honestly. But I like the Braves. Let's go 28-14. What you got, brother?
I don't know anything about these two teams, but guess what? Young Thug just got out of jail. He a blood. Everybody telling on each other. YSL is coming down. This is in shambles, and they starting to call Atlanta Ratlanta. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go against the Bees. I'm going with Hurd County.
You know, if we was on the network, we would be fined. God.
Yeah, boy, I do the paper up, boy.
I cannot, man. I can't.
You're stupid. I'm going with the former state champions, man. Give me Bowden.
All right.
Nah,
I'm gonna go Hurd County. I like what they can do. Bacon brought up some great names. Their ability to run the ball. Tisdale is a player to know for sure. What he
Yeah.
can do to play multiple. It's gonna be tough. Do they have an answer for Caden Prothro, the Georgia commit? That's the biggest question because he's gonna play both sides of the ball, right? Do you have a way to slow him down? Right, that's my biggest question. So we'll find that out. I'm gonna roll with the upset. I'm gonna go with Hurd County at home. Big win for them.
One
I
more
don't think
name,
nobody's gonna slow him down, man. He's 6'7".
One more name. Zayden Moreland. That's a name. That's a hot name to watch this game. I feel like it's gonna have a good game. Second on the team in receiving yards, and is leading the team in touchdowns with 3. So Zayden Moreland.
How you say that boy name? That last name? Prothro, 6'7".
Caden Prothro.
Is he good at defensive end?
We don't play in
What is? Oh my God!
Safety.
Well, he played like outside
Receiver and
linebacker,
tight
don't
end.
he?
safety.
Safety?
I seen him.
I mean, look at Contrail Webb. I mean, not Contrail Webb, Contrail White from Midtown. He plays safety,
Oh yeah.
and he's not going to play safety at Auburn. So
I mean, that's a last call for help. This is Midtown. This is Dowden. This is state championship team.
I was
6'7".
just making a
Well,
comparison.
you made me want to go to this game. Shoot.
It's a good one. That's the one we going to. I know you're gonna go to Carrollton Gainesville, but it's like a slept-on game.
Thanks.
Not a lot of media probably gonna be there. Y'all see what we talking about? We post the clips.
Foul.
Yeah.
No, I might go to the Beaufort and Douglas County game.
Why?
See, that's the reaction that I need to be seeing. But for some reason,
You go
Bacon.
to other games. It's gonna be a good game, but I mean, go to other games, bro.
He said it's
You
gonna
say,
be better games.
There's gonna
These
be
are
other
two
games. That's
teams.
all I'm saying, bro. You don't have to go to that one. There's other games though.
But
They
you
always
said there's
get
better. You said there's better games.
I said there's other games. You're trying to put words in my mouth. I said other. Yeah, you're trying to get me clipped up. Yeah, you're trying to get me clipped up, buddy.
I
Nice try.
love the clip. Go ahead and clip it and share it. I don't give a damn. I don't look at it anyway. It doesn't exist to me.
I'm dead. All right, Mark. I'm gonna start with you, man. Let's go. Norfolk Coney Jefferson.
oh wow, Faulkner. This is a good game. This is a real good game. You're talking about a team, Coney, top in 3A. Then, of course, Jefferson, of course. Oof, man, it's gonna be tough. Give me Norfolk Coney in this one.
Ooh, okay.
I think Jefferson, I think Coney just runs off with Jefferson, really.
Shoot, I seen Jefferson beat Marist
They did.
early on in the season, but that really don't mean nothing because it don't take a whole lot to beat them. But anyway, I'm not gonna pick against this man's son because I'm going to the Georgia Tech game this Saturday and I want to get in. And I already know if I say something that don't align with what he want me to say, guess what? I ain't gonna be at the Tech game. I'm gonna be outside or watching on TV. So hey, Coach Faulkner, shout out to you. I don't want no smoke. I'm going North Oconee. Harris, bomb at the 22. He running 10-3, 10-4 in the 100 meter. Number 22. What's his name?
This man crazy, boy.
He's the fastest white boy in Georgia. What's his name?
And are you Landon Dickerson?
Dallas. Is who Dickerson?
I think you're talking about Dallas Dickerson. Is that what you're talking about?
Dallas Dickerson. That's him. Harris. Throw it as far as you can. Close your eyes. He just go get it. Shout out to Chance Payne and Mac though in that secondary at Jefferson. Love y'all. Two ballers.
Yeah, that was right. Dallas Dickerson. Yeah.
Hmm.
Right the first time. Go ahead, Bacon.
I'm agree to this. Yeah, I mean they won a state championship. They won state last year. It's hard to go against the champs. Though I know what so I know what the Dragons got over there, man. Max Brown, the whole crew, Logan Edmonds, receiver. Max Brown toting that thing, leading the team in rushing, but you gotta ride with a winner. So for that case, I'm riding with North Dakota. Close.
All right, man. You got to put a little respect on Jefferson. Jefferson did make the 3A state championship last year too. All right, put some respect on Jefferson, man.
3A state
Yes, they do.
championship. What is that saying?
Yeah, they play Calhoun, the true freshman, Trace Hawkins.
Good Brown people out there.
The state championship for 3A. The boy was in middle school 7 months before the state championship game, and they won. 3A state championship don't mean too much last year, man.
I mean, still to make it there, bro. That's not easy to do. Oh, I'm done.
Well, according to the middle school players at Calhoun, it is easy to do.
I'm going
Easy.
Jefferson. I'm gonna go upset. Shout out to the Dragons, man. I believe in y'all. I know I like to run the ball. Just keep Max Brown fresh, man. I gotta have an answer for Kamari Brooks, who's committed to Georgia. So I believe in the Clemson commit. Max Brown, run the rock, lead the clock. I'm going upset at home. Going Jefferson.
I know what the answer to Kamari Brooks is, and the answer is I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow.
If you apologize, maybe he won't beat you up as bad. The man had 4 tackles for loss on the first drive against Marist in the state championship game. The first drive, not the game. Just apologize.
That comes to an end this week, Jimmy. Bold prediction. Bold prediction. All right, let's keep going, man. Bacon, I'm starting with you. Colquitt versus Lee County, Middle and South Georgia. Who we going with?
Colquitt versus Lee County. Man, I'm riding with Colquitt, man.
Oh, sir.
You don't like that one? I'm riding with him.
It's been a lot of upsets on this show, so hey. Don't blame me at all.
I'm not trying to make up ground. This is what I see, man. I like the way they spread that thing out. I know Lee County is a ground and pound team.
Speaking of spread that thing out and ground and pound, this segment of the show is sponsored by
I thought that was gonna come up.
This segment of the show is sponsored by.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's Bacon talking like that. That's not me.
Colquitt, you know what I mean? Let's leave it there.
All right, go ahead, Mark.
This Colquitt team is very tricky. They beat Benedict, of course. Then they lose to North Burnett. This Lee County team, man, they very. Oh, I'm hearing an echo, but they very solidified at what they do, man. Give me Lee County in this one.
I smell a streak.
The pick, Mark. Go ahead, Julian. I'll wrap this one up.
Colquitt too close to Cold Whip. I don't like it. But guess what? I do like Lee County. That's very easy to say. And it don't remind me of Cool Whip. Dominique Ball, 1,987 rushing yards in 11 games. Oh, my God. The boy built like a tank. I like Lee County. RKR alumni Lasai Jackson and Stanford commit, one of the top DBs in Georgia. Give me Lee County. Let's go.
They did beat Benedictine now. Benedictine is a team that we look at in 3A. 4A. Excuse me. 4A.
Yeah, Benedictine got the player that playing fast forward, Bubba Frazier. So you can contain somebody who playing fast forward. You should be able to beat somebody who mascots the Hawks. It's very slow.
Man, it's funny, bro. I'm gonna go with Julian and QB Mark, man. I'm going Lee County, man. I mean, he illustrated a lot of the reasons. Definitely Lasai Jackson. Their running back Butches looks good this year. They can run a dual attack with that and throwing the ball. They still got Jaden Upshaw, who nobody mentioned today. You know what I'm saying? Jaden Upshaw, the top 2027 kid at the wide receiver spot. He can run on the outside. Does Colquitt have those DBs on the outside to contain him? I don't think they do. So I'm going there. And then it's like they're almost a one-trick pony. If you can slow down Jay Lamar, the Georgia commit, you can likely win the game. For the most part, North Burnett bottle him up and end up winning. So I'm going to go Lee County, better team. I think they will win. I'll spin out
Colquitt. That's facts.
Colquitt.
Quit, like call and quit the game. Call quit. Did you call quits?
Yeah, we appreciate you tapping in.
Colquitt County.
Love you, Jimmy, man. Appreciate the support as always, brother. All right, man, y'all. We got 3 more before we wrap up for the show for the night, man. Kel Lowndes, man. Mark.
Why this? No, like why? This is no.
What you know?
Lowndes is gonna blow them out.
Oh wow!
Hot.
You let Wheeler score 28 points. Are you serious? Lions is gonna win, man. I don't even know why we were discussing this game. I like Kel. Bobby May is a one. Damn, Julian is froze, but Bobby May is one of an influential coach. You know, they got Mooney. You know, they got all those. I got Lions, man. Is it at? Well, I don't know why I'm asking this stupid question. They're going to Lions, right?
I believe so, but I think don't quote me. Let me see, because I think they might have went to Lions last year.
I'm on it, big dog.
Let me confirm real quick.
I just
Might have
don't.
been for me, Bacon Julian. While
It's at Kel.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. At in Valdosta. In Valdosta.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So give me Lions. Give me Lions all the way. My score prediction in this one, give me 42. Give me 42 to 14. I mean, you let Willer score, and Willer's terrible. Willer, they went 1-9 last year. How does 28 points magically happen with those types of players that you have?
What did that boy say? He said on full screen, soft.
They'll make the playoffs. Yeah, they'll make the playoffs because there's only 4 teams in the region. But they play Blessed Trinity, which that's going to be I like Kel. I disagree with their play style.
What would you like to see, brother? What would you like to see different in their style of defense?
Stop teams.
More
it's just very hard. It's hard to. I mean, it's just hard to say when. Maybe it's coaching. I mean, maybe it's some type of coaching, or maybe I don't know. I'm not gonna hold my tongue back. You have all these listed players, man, that can, stop on paper. They should stop people. They should not score. And I'm not lying. As a coach, man, you giving up 28 points versus Willer. We can't name one player on Willer right now on this segment, on this show. We can't name one player on Willer. Can we? No, they're not good. Kel is soft. I'm going to continue saying it. They're going to lose the Blessed Trinity. I would like full screen, but it's fine. I got Lions.
Bro.
You want full screen?
I'm not going to call for a screen. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Hold on. You want a full screen? Go ahead. My bad.
All right.
My internet connection is a little slow.
It's going slow?
Yeah,
my
internet connection should be
all
good.
right.
Go ahead.
I don't know why Kel, a soft team, is going to Valdosta to play Lions because it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Defense has to get better, has to improve. You let Willer score 28 points. Now, how you going to beat Lions if you're giving up those many points, man? Lions all the way.
Bro, I got to look at that game. Your whole secondary is literally committed to P4 school.
I might need your help, Bacon, if you can exit them out. My stuff is
Here we go. Here we go. I got you, brother. We figured this thing out.
I'm still froze.
Nah, I think it just.
Nah, I was.
Yeah, you good, Mark. It was not.
All right. I ain't gonna repeat all that stuff, man.
But Kel's roster, like Mark is telling the truth, bro. Your whole secondary is literally power 4 players. Your linebackers are FBS. You got Tennessee and UNC Charlotte right next to each other, and both of them can play. Like, what is going on? What is going on? I have to look at the games to figure out how the hell did Willer score more than a touchdown. Like, they're not supposed to move the ball more than 20 yards on y'all with that type of talent. That is crazy. Yeah, oh my God. But I'm just going with Kel's track record right now. Oh no, hell no.
Oh man.
I want to.
Yeah, man. Chaz. Don't make me out to be a fool, brother.
Bro, you going with Kel?
They got Mooney. The quarterback is good. They receiving look like a damn college receiving quarterback.
At some point, you got this talent. You got to rise to the occasion. Though I know it's a long bus ride.
You would have rose to the occasion versus Sequoia, goddamn. Like this. No.
So Baker, you going with Kel?
You see the horns, big dog.
That's bold, brother.
Bro, I'm going with Lowndes. Jace Johnson, I think he threw 3 picks last game. I don't even see why he is so highly rated. And just being honest with you, 1,600 passing yards last year or something.
He's 6'4", 200 plus pounds, rocket arm. That'll do it.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can now. 6'4", 200 pounds, rocket arm.
Bro, game manager play style, not a lot of production. Don't see there's a lot of other guys who've been lighting it up. But I'm gonna go with Lowndes just based off of the recent games Kel has played in these crazy scores. That Kel, I think they were losing to Wheeler at one point during that game.
Got to respond sometime. Got to respond.
So I'm just gonna go Lowndes off of that.
Well, Bacon, you're the solo one here. I'm going Lowndes as well. I won't mirror the same sentiment that the fellas did and disrespect Kel because I do have respect for Kel. But what I will say, yeah, I know y'all don't. I do. I got respect for Kel, but I got to see them be able to stop the run. I've not seen that yet. Right? You go back to the Robert Jackie game in Sequoia. You're gonna have another running back in Mason Woods that has like 500 yards and like 8 touchdowns. Can you stop him for 4 quarters? Load the box. Less easier said than done. I'm sure they loaded the box against Sequoia.
Yeah, you're right.
I just got to see it. They got the weapons. They got everything they need. I still think they got the coaching and Coach Bobby May and Coach Chaz, Coach Dwyer, but play ball control. Lean on Mooney Gibson.
There you
Do
go.
some play action. You got the weapons and the receivers. You got Nathan Godman and Jordan Tech commit. You got Rouse who plays both ways, right? You got Brock Burris. You got everything you need. Now it's time to go prove it. Go down south, make a statement. But I'm sticking with Lowndes.
Based on the players that Kel has, I would literally pick them every game, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. This is an all-star team, bro.
All-star team, man. It's gotta happen. This is the perfect game to do it.
They went 5-5 last year, right? I stand correct, right? 5-5,
6-4,
6-4, 5-5. So
yeah.
All right, we'll leave it there before we get clipped. All right, Blessed Trinity, Milton, your favorite team. Go ahead and start with you, Ju. Is he froze, bro?
No, I'm not froze. You an insider. You a Milton beat writer, bro. You are Milton.
Here he go.
I'm gonna go with BTA. That's the real name. You said BT. It's BTA. Put some respect on their name if you're gonna bring them up on your show.
Oh wow.
They got all of Brandon Jacobs' cousins, nephews, cousins over there. I'm going with Blessed Trinity. Shout out to Bruce Goodman. Shout out to his dad. Cincinnati commit. Go Bearcats. Even though y'all haven't pulled the trigger on none of my players. Well, y'all have. They just ain't. Never mind.
Go ahead, Bacon.
I'm rolling with Milton, man. I'm rolling with Milton. Roll with Milton, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Sheldon. Shout out brother Atchison. You know what I'm saying? We already know what the quarterback gonna do.
Of course you're gonna say that because your friend the beat writer.
No, brother. Do that, brother. Milton is a high class program. They still
tell them again.
High class. Top flight.
Top flight.
When we come out to the practices, yeah, what Coach Reeves got for us.
They probably give y'all juices man, they give y'all more than that when you come out to the practices. The way y'all be talking about it, they probably give y'all them Crustables and some oranges and Gatorade. And you can feel real nice and special at them practices.
I like some gas money, but they don't give us. But they do give us high quality rosters. Carrollton does the same thing as well.
They passing out snacks too.
I like them by one score a game, man. It's gonna be a good game. I know.
Are they playing with the freshmen or are they playing with that big robot cyborg built quarterback?
You got the inside Naj who is
You see how he go to Naj to ask that question?
I tried the inside. I ain't gonna lie to you now.
He's the inside.
He's beat writer.
As far as I have little plugs here and there, man, but I think it's still the freshman. I haven't heard anything though.
Man, Naj's new office is gonna be over there on Crab Apple Road.
Say it
Milton
again,
not even
Jimmy.
in Milton, man. This ain't Alpharetta.
Stop hating. All right, Mark, who you got?
I got Milton. I think Trey Henson is growing
It
into
is.
something, man. I feel like E.B. Bailey. I feel like he's gonna have a good game.
You trying to get a job over there too, huh? Like, nah.
Yeah, I just you're stupid. You're stupid. I like this is going to be a high scoring game. I like this as a high scoring game. Give me a Milton for this one.
How do you pronounce EB name?
You know his middle name is Joshua.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Yes, you do. Now you want to act like you don't know. You know how to pronounce Casarello. What's the boy name, bro?
Carrasquillo.
Carrasquillo. Like who knows?
Who's
You know how to pronounce
Carrasquillo? Ain't that the tight end?
It's a wide
Yeah.
receiver. 14. Put some respect on him.
I just didn't know how to pronounce his name, but I knew that you would know because you know how to pronounce everybody's name, you know everybody's parents, you know what the coaches like, they pregame meals, all that stuff. Because you be right there eating it with them right before the game.
I ain't messing with you, bro. But
Hey, shout out to EB though. EB is balling. He has 13 passes defended, bro. And he was a standout DB for the month of August for me. I like him.
I'm rolling with Milton.
I'm sending him to schools. Georgia State offered him, but I don't know what's going on with that. I gotta follow up with that.
Got you. I'm going Milton, man. You solo dolo, Jew, but BT. I'm going Milton. Big win. They at home. They're saying BT this year. And they're gonna have enough. I believe in Coach Reeves, Coach Sly, Coach Carletta, all them boys. Sheldon Addison been doing his thing, been toting that pail. Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles, man. Big win for Coach Reeves as they continue to try to trek up. Yes, sir.
Hey man, Milton, they showed they can stop the run versus
What's up, Coach?
What's up, Coach Rance? Shoot, I got Forest Park over Creekside this week, man. Somebody got to pick them.
Oh Lord.
Somebody got to pick them.
Well, you finna get clips.
Yeah,
Hey,
I got Forest Park beating Creekside out of the game. They're gonna be the first ones to lead the game. Creekside ain't gonna lead the game before they do. That's what I got them beating. But
How we left off Northgate and Noonan, 2 undefeated teams.
Let's talk about
Northgate undefeated.
Yeah, Northgate undefeated. They're a good squad, man. They were coach.
Oh. Don't be throwing around that good word too, just all willy-nilly now. So just saying they doing pretty good. Don't say they're a good squad. They doing pretty good.
Are they gonna make the playoffs?
Yes.
I don't know. In that region, you got Lovejoy, Langston, who else? Noonan.
McIntosh.
Can they be that 4? I don't know.
They buried the McIntosh.
Man, Northgate was what 0-10 last year.
This is a different year, brother.
I think they didn't. Who did they beat? I don't know who they beat last year.
They might have been 1-9.
Yeah, Coach Witt is stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? Coach Witt is one of the best coaches in that region, for sure.
Yeah, that is true. That is true, but
They can have Bill Belichick at the school. It ain't gonna make no difference.
Nah, but I'm telling you, this is a solid squad. What have you been keeping up with the running back stats? Mark, I know
Woody.
Woody.
Woody, yeah. I mean, he's balling. He's balling enough. But the thing is, the team is very, very young. You know, they was full of freshmen last year, so I can see why they're winning. But this week they ain't gonna win versus Noonan because Brody Campbell lead the state in passing yards, which he might go for another 300. So give me Noonan. Northgate, get back to the drawing board.
I'm gonna roll Noonan too, but I don't think it's gonna be as lopsided as people may think. I think I'm taking Noonan 14-17 points. But I think this is a game that Northgate, surprised a lot of people just what they can do on offense and defense. I expect Bryson Davis. What you got, Naj?
That's a Noonan insider right there. Talk about me with Milton with the Noonan insider right there to the right.
I better be sure I'm from here. Hell, I should know something.
That's the insider right there, Jew.
Oh, no, that's not true.
I thought he was raising his hand to pick Milton. I'm like, Milton not even
that's not
game,
true.
Don't let him fool y'all, man.
Look, I stay 5 minutes from Banneker. I can't name one player on the team. So
that's because you with the Banneker, brother. Y'all put out artists, you know what I'm saying? People.
Yes, you can. Keywan Brown, little brother.
I don't know his name.
Keywan Brown, that's his name.
No, it's not. And shout out to Bama. He's getting his jersey retired. from South Atlanta. Is it this week? I think it's this week. So shout out to Bama.
Not you got Northgate, Noonan. I got Noonan.
Go on Noonan, bro. I don't, man. Come on, man. Noonan is like Coach CJ said. That's one of the I wouldn't say contenders, but they're gonna be a team that obviously he said they got their eye on. Right, that's pretty clear. So obviously he respects them. That's a team that got some talent, right? Chad Simmons is obviously shout out. Matthews. They got players all over the field. Ryan Colton. Noonan's good this year, and Brody Campbell been slinging the ball. Slinging
Shout out to Kip Walker.
Yup, Kip Walker too. Nah, man. Noonan by 30.
I was about to say they might beat them like 42-0.
Yeah, Noonan by 30. You heard me, Becky. 30.
That's tough. 30 game and
Bro,
0.
as soon as they snap the ball, Rodney Colton is gonna blink out. You'll start going crazy. You just gonna choke slam whoever got the ball from Northgate. Come on now. Them boys is scared of Rodney.
You know, huh? What'd you say, Ju?
Them boys is scared of Rodney.
Not Woody. Woody's different, and I know you because you don't know who Woody is, brother. Woody is a specimen, brother. Woody played. He played. What is it? You know, so you got the Atlanta United. The brother played scout team with ATL United, bro.
He played the scout team for the soccer team, Atlanta United. Oh, okay. Okay. It's not soccer.
I'm just feeding you inside information, brother. But I'm saying I feel you. Noonan's finna win. But like I said, I think Northgate gonna surprise a lot of people with just what they got, man. It's gonna be a good game though. But unfortunately, I won't.
It's gonna be a good game.
Noonan by 30. Noonan by 30.
Let's go next. Let's go next.
Hey, the only Woody I know that about that play running back is the one who mom stayed 2 doors down from me. He played for the Houston Texans. Went to Carver. Let's go.
Yo, I thought he was talking about a different Woody.
There's only one Woody. Isaiah Woody. Oh God, right, Atlanta.
Coach Whitley, phenomenal coach. Fun fact: him and Johnny T. White coached together at Creekside. So just a fun fact. So
when
Coach Whitley, so here it was. So Coach Whitley was the head coach at, What'd you say, Jude? So Coach Whitley was the head coach. Coach Whitley was the head coach at Creekside. His defensive coordinator, I think his defensive coordinator was between, Willie Cannon or Coach White. Then once Whitley left for Stockbridge, that moved Coach Cannon as a head coach. Then I think Cannon left for Langston. Then Coach White became the head coach. So that's the whole tree between the Langston and Douglas County and Coach Whitley. So that's the tree. Really crazy coaching tree. So, and Coach Boone was on staff too. I think he was, like a position coach, and that's why he became the head coach at Langston, because he was a part of the Willie Cannon tree.
Damn, these guys are a lot older than I thought they were.
All right, last game, y'all. We ended off with a bang. Mark, start with you. Walton, no top.
Give me Walton in this one. Walton is a very physical team. I think North Cobb is they're just not clicking right now. I bet it against them. Well, I just think I like Walton team. The Peacock brothers, they want revenge. They left North Cobb. They want revenge. So hey, they're gonna run the ball with North Thompson. He's doing a phenomenal job. Defense, rally to the ball, going against the subpar offense. Give me Walton in this one. My prediction: give me 30-20.
What you got now? This is where you pick the boys up and give them a little hope.
Oh, let me get a solo shot. My camera keeps going in and out, bro. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. All right.
There it is.
Hey, Teddy, it's time, bro. Come on, bro. It's time. Let's do this. It's time. Go make your pape. Where we know you're a star. Where we know you got Zachary Bellew. Where we know that you got the weapons on the outside. Go win this game, man. It's a rivalry. It's the reason why you chose North Cobb over Walton. You knew the smoke. Remember, a lot of people didn't know. It's between those two programs. You chose North Cobb. Make Hickey. Make that pape. Show them what you made of. This the game right here. Yeah, I'm here. We coming. We gonna be a problem this postseason. This the game to do it. I'm going North Cobb. Big victory at home against their rival Walton. Gotta do it. Gotta be it. Teddy, show them why you're that guy. Leave it at that.
I don't know why that remind me of Alex Benson for some reason. I
Here you
don't.
go.
He was talking just like Alex Benson. I saw Alex
Here you
a
go.
few times. I had to, you know what I'm saying, like blink my eyes real hard, like this.
Yeah,
But I know, I understand what you're saying, because you are a Teddy insider, Teddy beat writer. I don't think he chose North Kai because of that, man. I think he chose North Kai because it's across the street and they ain't had to pay no tuition. You can save some money. Save some money, man. Save some money. But, you know, when it comes to this game, Walton versus North Kai, Teddy's family, y'all don't broke my heart enough. I don't cry many nights after them North Kai losses. I'm not crying no more. I'm gonna go with them two kids that got kicked off the football team. Let's go on. Let's go Peacock Brothers. I know they keep y'all right. They keep one of y'all off. They keep either one or both of y'all. Hey, come back with that thug mentality on the field. Show them why you can do what you want. You can miss as many practices as you want. Show them why.
Bacon.
You do what you want when you popping, man. We're gonna go Teddy. We're gonna go Micah. I need at least 100. I need a Huncho plus 100.
Micah Billingsley.
Michael Billingsley.
Dog. Sebastian Ely. Dog. Christian Woods. Dog. Bellew. Dog. The other running back that ran, who's a senior who ran for like 800 yards last year. Dog. And still managed to break my heart every game. Go ahead and choose them. Go ahead. It's your turn to get your heart broken. I'm tired.
I'm rolling with North Cobb, man. I need it, man. You can't lose to walk down the street, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
North Cobb is like that boyfriend who just go around get everybody pregnant and lead a girl. Like the girl choose him, be like, you know, I got a future with him, get her pregnant, leave. Then he go do the next thing to the next girl.
There's a whole lot of child support.
They know how to sell. They know how to sell hope. And speaking of babies, this segment is sponsored by Trojan.
Man, come on, man. So stupid.
This is gonna be the first show with a corporate sponsor that allowed me to say stupid shit. Tell you, watch when I get on Facebook. I'm gonna say, does anybody know somebody that work at Trojan that can sponsor this show? It's a high school football show. A lot of kids listen to it. They need to, you know, get the message of this.
He might be on
something. I know I'm on to something because all the dumbass shit that come to my head always works. Popeye sponsor, what's his name? How far will Car? Hey man, I don't know. That's a better question for Terrier's favorites because obviously I don't know what the hell I'm talking about when it comes to Carver. I thought it was gonna lose to Decatur and South DeKalb. They won. They most likely gonna go 10-0 this year. So I have no idea. When they hit the playoffs, I really don't know how they're gonna do.
As long as they got red, they got a chance.
Correct.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna close it out, man. Any final thoughts from everybody?
North Cobb and Kale, man. Y'all both in Cobb County. Y'all both got orange jerseys. Both very talented rosters. I don't want y'all to think that I think y'all suck or anything like that. I love y'all. I know all the players' names. I don't know the names of players for any school. But I know y'all. Joel Cumbe, my dog, he a kick returner. He taking kick off returns back to the house. But I had to pick against y'all because y'all hurt my feelings every week. Every week. Lost to Cass. Cass is like 5-5 last year. I can't do it no more, bro. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on here and say, man, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say this for Jew and the whole city of Northern, man. Shout out to Lil K, shout out to Caleb Stigall, man. Go be in Atlanta Saturday, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's seen this in Noonan? But man, we don't get too many that make it out big time like this, especially coming from the JUCO level. But the brother needs some respect. Put a stamp on his name. That's all I got.
He'll take for a lot of schools. They just got to see what their roster looking like.
Okay.
Yeah, his future is already solidified. Like it's a matter of which school will he go to, not if he will go to a school. And it's gonna be in December, like this December.
Early enrollee.
Yeah, I think he's eligible for that. But yeah, they're just looking at how their roster gonna shake out. They're trying to see who's gonna go in the portal. You know, they don't really know.
That's a bit.
Mark?
News.
Shout out to Salem, Coach Johnson at Salem, man. They defeated Booker T. Washington in a 40-point win. So shout out to Salem in Conyers. Shout out to those guys over there. That's my only take. Well, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
My final thought, just shout out to Coach CJ, shout out to Coach Hines, shout out to DK, Darnell Kelly. Shout out to them boys, big victory at home against Douglas County, showing that they can hang with the big boys and they can play ball at a high level, 44 points. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys, man. Big time victory against a really good team in Douglas County.
I got a question. Why didn't Darrell come back on?
I sent them the link and everything. I don't know. Maybe there was like go on this podcast, and I don't know, bro.
I mean, we got some other people that may need to join on this thing. Just saying. You know, if all I had to do was this at a game, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up right there.
Yeah, next week, next Monday, 6:45, Just Citizen News Podcast. Thanks for the sponsor. If you want to sponsor, you know where to find us in the DMs. Peace and love, everybody.
Clinton Davis, Miami, Ohio, just